This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9. The Loop.
To them? Am I talking to you? Who am I talking to?
Mancow Mystery Movie.
Thanks for nothing. You think you can do better? Punk.
Well, now I'm talking to everybody listening on the highways and the byways in their cars. It's Monday. It's 5:30 on the nipple. Did you see the old guy sing with Drowning Pool? We're going to play that for you. It's pretty cool. A mystery movie in play. A massacre in Baton Rouge. We're going to be live at the Republican National Convention. Oh, hell yeah. Stone Cold E.T. is going to join us. Al Capone's niece is going to be here, Chicago. And how did the new Ghostbusters do? It's coming up. What else is going on?
24
What
hour
else
news
is going
channels
on?
Take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News on the Mancow 97.9 The Loop.
Police officers have been shot in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Crackdown in Turkey following the failed coup attempt. Turkey's foreign ministers say they've rounded up at least 6,000 people.
The Republican National Convention begins in Cleveland.
Secretary of State John Kerry says the U.S. is making progress on a plan with Russia that would force a change of government in Syria.
We're talking with the Russians about how we can put a cessation more effectively into place.
Sweden's Henrik Stenson ends the British Open.
An earthquake has rattled parts of Japan.
NBA Hall of Famer Nate Thurmond passed away Saturday after a short battle with leukemia.
A 2-week-old blaze in Arizona is threatening the highway that serves campgrounds along the north rim of the Grand Canyon. In the mountain village of Timberon, New Mexico, crews have just gained control over a fire that's already destroyed more than 40 homes. And in Colorado, residents have been forced out of Coaldale, about 80 miles west of Pueblo, by flames that now cover 25 square miles.
2 women killed at a hospital in Florida. Police in Titusville say a gunman entered a room at Parish Medical Center and shot an elderly patient and a hospital worker. Armed security guards tackled the gunman and held him until police could get there.
Here's to the fat drunks on Addison on Blow. Here's to the north side jack-offs in their cars. Here's to the bombs sleeping on Monroe. Here's to the shopping carts filled reservoirs. Here's to the teachers on the picket line. Here's to the Englewood kids filled with fear. Here's to the mayor who's a swine. Here's to the cops with riot gear. Here's to you, my Chicago loves. With blessing from above, now let the day begin.
Let the day begin, let the week begin. Here we go. Pitter patter, let's get at her.
With blessing from above, now let the day begin. Let the day begin.
Were you there? Were you there when the old guy started to sing? Oh, man. How old is he, 82? Took to the stage yesterday in Chicago. Well, we had Drowning Pool in last week. They said it was going to happen.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
82 years old.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the...
When I talk to the troops back from the Holy War, this is what they listen to. This is what they listen to when they're going into battle. This song. This seems to be the theme song. Let's listen a little bit of this. Momentum Monday. That old guy on stage, that wasn't old radio host Steve Dahl, was it? He's about 82 now.
Something's got to give. 2, something's got to give. 3, something's got to give.
I think it's a good, if you're gonna empty a gun into the bad guys, I guess this is as good as any other song to listen to. That or What a Wonderful World. 82 years old, John Hedlinger. Let the bodies hit the floor. So a woman let her kid go in the monkey pit, the gorilla pit, and the gorilla got shot. An orangutan got out at the Pittsburgh Zoo, and they rounded it up nicely and put it back in the cage. And Al says they didn't kill it because it was orange and not black.
That's exactly right. They killed that gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo because that gorilla was black. The orangutan does the exact same damn thing. Oh, and they pamper it and they take care of it, and he gonna live a nice long life because he orange, just like Massa Trump is orange. Ain't that a coincidence? Who else do we know that's orange that everybody loves, that white folks love? Massa Trump.
Oh, come on. You're saying the kid, when the kid fell in,
yeah,
and we have the mom yelling at the kid,
right.
You're saying because the gorilla was...
What's the difference?
But
you tell me what the difference is. The difference is that the one at the Cincinnati Zoo was black, the one at the Pittsburgh Zoo is orange. That's the only difference. And the black one, as usual, is dead.
So you're saying that the orange lives matter more than black?
Apparently.
Oh, that's nonsense.
I want to be like you. I want to walk like you. Talk like you. You say it's true. And they like me.
Phone scam time! Hot damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Hot damn, it's a Mancow phone scam. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Hello?
Is this the zoo?
Yes, that's correct.
One of your monkeys flung his dung on my dress. Now you need to buy me a new one.
Please come by. I'll make sure I clean this for you.
But your monkey flung his dung on me.
Yes, he did.
Now you owe me a new dress.
Please come by so I can do that. I'd be personally happy to twist your head off.
Beautiful world, isn't it? Baton Rouge, a massacre. Cops shot just because they were cops. The madness of our era. We're going to talk about that coming up. We do take your calls. We want to lift your voice up. We want to hail you. We want to put you out into the airwaves. The show and about me. We want to hear from you. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. Your take. Mystery movie and play, too. You just want to win some stuff? DJ Love Cheese. That's cool, too. We'll send you over to Soho House. We got tickets to Heart. Wait, isn't Heart with Cheap Trick as well? I think they are. We got tickets for that and Weber Grill. You know, who wants to go outside and cook on the Weber Grill when you go inside and have somebody at Weber Grill cook on the Weber Grill for you? We got that for you as well. We'll feed you. It's a Love Cheese remix. I thought that song was called a cappella. No, it's a type of singing. It's singing without instruments. The song's not called a cappella, moron. That's what the producer said. John Anderson, Trevor Rabin, Rick Wakeman, collectively known as Yes, they're going to be at the Chicago Theater, no doubt doing this one, November 5th. November 5th. Mystery Movie and Play, your calls coming up, ADD News, sports headlines, and a whole heck of a lot more.
Please, what do you want? I want to report a murder.
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
Before you go any further, pal, I gotta tell you, it's cash up front. $1,000 a day for a full investigation, another $1,000 you say on his card. You understand?
Yeah. Hey, here's $1.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Thanks for nothing.
You think you can do better?
Oh, here's the theme song to the movie, the Mystery Movie. I love this song. We had the guy on that did this song last week. He was in here from the Eagles. I don't like the Eagles. I like this song. Guns N' Roses, the tour almost shut down because they had something illegal. Actually, it's something illegal that's in the very name of the band. We will tell you what, where, when, why, how. Coming up. Oh, wait a minute. I got to turn this down before it gives the name. Oh, yeah, that would have given the name of it. I can't give that right there. That gives the name of the movie away. I can't do that.
It's time for Mr. Mancow's Rock Radio Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Rock, beat,
scissors. By your honor. Call the Mancow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. Radio Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Are you ready to rock? Winners win. Losers lose.
We've never really believed that paper beats rock.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Up next on the Mancow.
We are live at the Republican convention. It is huge.
Front runner in the race for bikini inspector. Or dog catcher. It's one of those two. The Mancow on The Loop.
You gotta be kidding me. The flash bots, the fog machines, all the beautiful ladies. That's what comes with him everywhere he goes. .547 on a Monday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest stars of the rock era. He wrote so many songs from the band Bad Company. This is Mr. Simon Kirk.
Rock and roll, prostate health, metal.
Yes! 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 Are you going to check my prostate again after the show?
Absolutely.
I love that. I'm starting to enjoy. I'm starting to look forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, he is
Goonie.
6 foot tall.
Goonie.
800 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Goonie, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4", Mancow.
He's massive. All right, Big Goonie, can we lift up the mic for him so he doesn't have to bend over like that? Help him out.
Thank you.
Where you been?
I was on vacation in Fresno, California. Yeah, it's too hot out there. Yeah, they had trash everywhere. I don't know how they can't stand living out there. I was glad to be home. Yeah, I miss you guys. I was thinking about you guys when I was out there. It was hot.
Did you pound your mouse and think of me?
No, I was thinking about you. Yeah, I went swimming out there, outdoor swimming pool. There was a rat in the pool every morning.
And that's when you were thinking about me? Hey, would you do me a favor?
Yes.
Apparently, you've got a cicada in your nose. If you could just pinch your nostrils, much better.
Sit around and watch the phone. No one's
Come on,
calling.
sing it.
Call me pathetic. Call me what you will. My mother told me to get a job. She doesn't like the one she got. Masturbation, loss is fun. They're freaking lazy.
That's good. That's good stuff. 5:50 at the Loop. Live at the convention coming up here with Trump. That massacre in Baton Rouge, we'll talk about that as well. It's Monday. Hi. You know, they have that billboard with me as Slash and Guns N' Roses. Now Guns N' Roses is come and gone. It's like I see that. I'm like, oh, God, it's so dated. It's so old. They were just here, and it was Guns N' Roses. And Adele was here. I think they should have done me as a fat girl.
That would have looked great.
Yes. Yeah. Adele, so brave. I love whenever women talk about Adele. She's so brave. It takes such courage to be fat in America. Or what else do they say? Pretty. She's got a pretty face.
Pretty face. Great personality.
She's a beautiful person. She's so beautiful.
So, we weren't exactly arrested. We were detained.
This is Axl. They wanted to put him in jail. He almost couldn't get into Canada.
Very nice.
Guns N' Roses
Very understanding.
had guns.
It happens. You can forget you had a gun. It wasn't my gun.
Yeah, it wasn't anybody associated with the band's gun. They just had guns. Okay, sure. It's called Guns N' Roses. Of course they had guns.
So, we weren't exactly arrested. We were detained for a little while. Well, they were very nice. They were very nice. They were very understanding. You know, it happens. You can forget you had a gun.
That is a new polite Axl.
Take that. Now, get that guy and take that. I'll take it, goddammit.
Now, there's Axl the way we used to like him.
Thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
Stop! We got a couple major assholes down here, like this guy, who's a bloody mess right now. I want to thank you guys for...
Coming up next, a call to the Moonlight Bunny Ranch for a Pokemon love party. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Axl.
And you keep asking for more. I just got him to get off of you, and you won't stop, you stupid.
Interpreter, please. We have some really stupid people here tonight.
Oh, they don't speak English, Axel. They're not stupid.
Who think that throwing things at the stage will relate into a better show.
Oh.
Si ustedes siguen tirando cosas, no podremos hacer un show bueno.
It won't happen that way.
No podrá ser así.
Because we will go home.
Porque nos vamos a ir a casa.
Don't try me.
No, no lo hagan.
Interpreter, if you want to throw another bottle,
Si quieren tirar otra botella,
we will go home.
nos vamos a casa.
Okay? Comprendo? If you see
Comprendo.
somebody throwing, spitting, lighting on fire,
Si ven a alguien tirando algo, escupiendo o haciendo algo malo,
beat the out of them.
échenlo.
How does that translate into Japanese?
Jennifer.
Hi, can I speak to Jennifer, please?
This is her.
Hey, how you doing? This is Conrad Cooper. I've actually come into your tanning salon a couple times.
Okay.
This is a little embarrassing, but I've been afraid to approach you because you're so hot and all that.
Okay.
And I just figured I'd call because I finally have something to offer you. And when I say I have something to offer you, I'm talking about Snorlax and Jigglypuff and
Jigglypuff.
Magikarp and Pidgey and
Yes.
Squirtle and Drowsy and Pikachu and Dugong.
Who is this?
This is Conrad
Conrad Cooper.
and all the names I just mentioned are Pokemon characters that I've actually caught.
I got that, but are you an actual client here?
I am, and I wanted to take you out on a safari date where we look for Pokemon characters because I've actually caught all the ones I just mentioned, including Magikarp.
Oh, I'm actually not. I don't really care to play that game.
Oh, gee. I made an ass out of myself, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I made a complete ass. I've been waiting all this time. I spent the last 2.5 weeks to get Jigglypuff and Snorlax and Magikarp, Pidgey, Squirtle, Pikachu, Drowsy, Dugong, and I figured that would make you be interested in me, and I made a real ass of myself.
No, you didn't.
So do you want to meet up, maybe?
Oh, why don't you come into the salon?
Well, do you want to hook?
No, I'm sorry.
Hello?
You would think that would... Squirtle? Is that the one that goes Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle?
Yes.
Squirtle. I had a little Squirtle one time. When I was 15, I used to have a Squirtle all the time. Jeez, how are you getting along with that wife of yours?
Fabulously.
No, is it still going awful?
Oh, yeah.
I want to take some money, and I want to go on this great vacation. We just got in the worst fight last night because, well, she wants to go.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
And now
The nerve.
it's time for the Mancow Mystery
What is this?
Movie.
We want to give you something.
Do you have any of that Plutonian Nyborg left? Yeah, just one bag. It's in the transmitter compartment. Oh, thanks, man. Nosedive!
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
That movie well.
312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
This is the Pokemon Go music. Have you played?
I don't get it, man. I just don't understand it. I tried. I don't get it.
You walk around and catch monsters.
It doesn't make sense.
Little
See,
cartoon
I didn't play
characters.
with Pokemon cards or anything when I was a little kid. I was too old for that when it came out.
I
don't get it.
What's the most important one to get? Pikachu, right?
I thought it was Pikachu, but I'm hearing it's someone else now.
And then there's a blob. There's a blue blob character you got to get.
I'm sure the listeners know because
But have you seen
everyone in the city's
people
playing it.
walking around? Have you walked around the city and just see people staring at their phone, chasing these things?
I saw it
That's
at Hooters.
all people are doing.
Well, I
there
mean,
were guys in Hooters playing.
No, but I used
Pokemon
to
Go.
Yeah, you're looking at your phone rather than the breasts.
Yeah,
and the little shorts. And there's always
there were 10 people in Hooters. I went there on Saturday. There were 10 people in there playing Pokemon Go.
The thing that
and as soon as they saw someone catch a monster, they all went crazy and they ran to that corner of the restaurant to catch it.
The blob named Ditto and a squirrel named Eevee. And then Pikachu are the hot ones to get.
Okay.
What I always look at is I don't look at the hot girls at Hooters. You know what I always look at?
What?
It's like every sorority, anytime there's a group of women, There's always a bunch of cute ones.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the one fat slob that actually does the work. I love all the girls out shaking their ass and getting the tips and sitting on your lap and touching your shoulder because, if there's contact, you'll tip more.
Yep.
And then there's always that fat slob just squeezed into those orange shorts. They're just breaking at the seam.
Who cleans up the puke.
Up front. Yeah, up front you can see everything that's going on there.
Yeah.
In the back you can tell what she had for breakfast from the crinkle.
Oh, Bridget, there's puke.
Janet, we're going to need you out here. And Elsie comes from the back like Quasimodo dragging one foot. She's got a hunchback. She's
Her
got
shorts
the
are a different color.
Oh, the shorts are so tight because
so
they don't make them that big.
Yeah.
She's actually the one that's slopping the stuff on the wings. Yeah, here you go. Right? And her name's always like Janet or something.
Yeah.
And then all the girls out front are Brittany.
Yeah.
Brittany,
Missy.
Shauna, cute Missy, and and you see the fat one looking from the kitchen in the back, and she just hates them. She just wants them dead. Oh man! So they were at Hooters, and the guys were not looking at the girls; they were looking at for
They
Pikachu.
were all playing Pokemon Go.
Wow! It's good exercise though. People walking around. That's what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I guess it's better than playing video games at home.
Oh, anybody here playing Pokemon Go? For those of you who don't know, this new thing, it's a video game where you walk around and you look at your phone, which is using its camera, and you look at your phone, and in the real world, you see little Pokemon, like this fella sitting on a rock in Central Park. And it has revolutionized the way people almost get hit by cars staring at their phones. It's called augmented reality, because right now, anything is better than actual reality.
Yeah, we used to people looking at things and seeing things weren't there were crackheads or crazy people talking to themselves. So what's the deal? So a monster appears at Pokemon, right? So it shows up at Hooters, and then everybody can come there and get the same monster?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's why it's so big, and that's why they have these big meetups, because if everyone couldn't get the character, they wouldn't tell their friends.
So is there only one monster?
No, there's bunches of them.
They're all over. They're all over the country.
No, what I'm saying is if we end up going to Hooters,
there's one monster.
Whatever. The first person to find that monster gets the monster, or more than one person can get the monster?
So if I see you find it, I'm going to run to your spot, because then I could get it too. And there might be multiple.
Are businesses paying to have monsters in their businesses?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I heard Baskin Robbins was doing something where it said there's a Pokemon Go character past this line. Only paying customers can walk past this line.
Very smart.
Some places like the Hooters had two characters.
What was the... Yeah. Yes, they did. Both with
giant and a skinny one?
Yeah. You just missed it. We were talking about we were just talking about that. Al just walked in, getting sports ready there. But the fat girl at Hooters, she's always so happy.
Yep. Absolutely.
We're going to hire you and all your sorority sisters and you. Yeah. You're going to do all the work.
How many blue cheeses do you want?
A new study has figured out which Pokemon characters are the hottest, and it is, of course, Pikachu.
Yes.
Everybody's favorite. Let's go to Salem. Let's say hi to Derek. Derek, hi.
I love your show, brother.
Do they still burn witches there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's up?
Hey, that mystery movie.
If you die, you're not a witch.
In the West.
What is it?
1,000,000 Ways to Die in the West.
1,000,000 Ways to Die in the West. No, sir. Thank you. Thanks for calling. Yeah, you know what it is. You call us and win. Hey, look at that. The human eclipse is here. Big Al Roker Jr. What's coming up in sports?
Cubs trying to sweep, and the Sox trying to avoid a sweep.
Sweetness. This is Monday on the Loop.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
I'm at Walmart on Old Ham in the airline, and I was going outside, and as soon as I was going outside, I just hear shots fired everywhere, and then everyone just started running inside the building, and then everyone just standing in the back of the store. Then all of a sudden, about 10 minutes later, there's a chopper in the sky, a helicopter. After everything happened, everyone was inside looking out the window, and police came out the blue, and I seen
Cops killed. Another massacre in Baton Rouge.
Just be advised, I'll be out of the city at the Pickwick on the airline highway. Supposedly a lady came up and said there was a subject walking with a coat and a assault rifle out here behind the store.
Well, shot fired, officer down, shot fired, officer down. Got a city officer down, shot fired.
Dear God.
Shot fired on airline.
We do not have a 20 on the shooter. He is not in sight. Possibly sniper. I'm hit. I'm in front of on the side of the old Floyd Browns by the coal wash.
10-4.
Left arm. All units, the airbox shots are still being fired. South side of the Campbell Supply. We got an officer down. He's right there, Mark. Right there. Officer down.
Got two down back here, two down. Mike, we have an officer down behind the bear pal. We need the Bearcat now for an evac.
Witness on this East Flat Street advised one subject, all black, carrying AR. Only subject he observed.
So that's revenge for the killing when the cops killed Alton Sterling in that parking garage. Revenge nobody in the family wants.
Now we have to grieve again, all over again, with the senseless murder that went on. We don't call for no bloodshed. That's how this all started, with bloodshed. We don't want no more bloodshed. So if you're not on accord with us, leave. Go home, go wherever you come from. This is our house. You can't come in our house killing us. That's what you're doing, because at the end of the day, when these people call these families, and they tell them that their daddies and their mama's not coming home no more, I know how they feel, because I got the same phone call. No justice, no justice, no peace. That's what we're calling for. Stop this killing. Stop this killing! Stop this killing!
Well, of course, I believe it's all by design. Black versus white. Regular folks fighting, regular fights, regular folks killing. Anyway, Al, your thoughts?
And you can hear the pain in her voice.
Rips your heart out.
They don't want revenge. These families don't want revenge.
Yeah.
They want justice, but they don't want revenge. They want peace.
They want the cops in jail.
This is crazy.
They don't want good cops.
Shooting cops
killed.
in Baton Rouge, shooting cops in Dallas, shooting cops anywhere doesn't help anything. It doesn't help the situation one bit.
A lot of gunshots this weekend in Chicago. We'll have the latest here from the home front. Kathy, what do you think when you hear all this stuff?
It breaks my heart. It makes me really, really sad. What can we do to fix this at this point? People are upset. People are mad. This is what they think they have to do. But it's not the right thing,
But why do they think
obviously.
they have to do that?
I think they feel like they have no choice.
Well, a government that isn't listening, a government that's out of control, and people are starting to get desperate. They're starting to do desperate things. And I think it's the government that created the problem to begin with. So what's the end game? Johnny?
Hey, man, Cal, what's going on? Love the show.
Hey, man, I know you're calling about something different. What's going on with you? How can I help you?
I just wanted to tell you thank you. You helped me out a whole lot. You don't even know it. I've been listening to you for years, and you've always said if you saw something was wrong at home, there's probably something wrong at home. So I had a problem with my wife. She kept leaving late at night, going, hanging out late at night, not coming home, and come to find out I put a tracker on her car, and she's been cheating on me. I found that out, and just wanted to say thank you, because you saved me a bunch of money.
Wait, how did it save you a bunch of money?
I don't have to deal with her anymore now. She's going to be gone.
You were married to her?
Yep. And
What'd
that's
you?
good.
Okay, well, we got a better connection now. I don't know what you were doing there before, but did you have me on speaker or something? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, This stupid phone just cuts out all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so you thought she was cheating on you. You have children?
Yeah.
You have
3.
You have children with her?
Yep. Yeah, 3 kids.
Oh, man.
So.
Yeah, man. Well, listen,
But,
you know, whenever I hear about these things and there's no kids, it's like, well, yeah, you move on. But promise me that listen. You said you listened to the show and you've taken my advice on things. And I do say this to people. If you think there's something wrong, guess what? There is. If you think she's cheating, she is. You think she's getting it on with a guy at work, she is. Your gut is right. We keep ignoring our gut. I remember my girl that ran the Monterey Bay Rape Crisis Center, and every girl would say the same thing. God, I knew something was wrong that day. I knew it. That parking garage felt weird, and I walked in and got raped. You know, we have spidey sense. We have gut. We have spirit. We have a voice inside, and when that voice says, yeah, something's not right here, it's not right. And we're just taught to constantly silence that. Oh, well, no, it's it. And you ignore it. Again, a nighttime of peace, a lifetime of pain. So who's got the kids? What's going on with the children? That's my concern.
She's got the kids.
Oh.
She's got them. Of course.
Are they your children?
Yeah, they're mine.
Do you want to see the children?
Oh, definitely. I wish I could have them. I wish I could have them.
What a mess. So what happens now? Court battles and all kinds of stuff, or?
Yeah, court battles. Standard bull crap.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't ever speak ill of the mother around the son, around the children. You understand that, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, she may be a dirty whore to you, but to them, it's still mom.
No, yeah.
Still
I told them I told them to respect their mother. You know, don't be mean to their mom or nothing like that, because they know what happened. You know? They know what happened.
I wish they didn't know what happened, and don't talk with them about it. Really, just respect the mom as around them, and don't talk about it. I really believe that. Kids don't need to hear that. And I'm sorry that happened to you. That rips my heart out, man.
You're cheating hard. It's
a great system, isn't it?
You cry and cry.
She fools around, breaks his heart, cheats on him, and I bet he's paying for the rent for the new boyfriend living with the kids. That's a good system we have, isn't it? Right. If everything is, it's like my wife. If everything isn't perfect, well, she'll live in our house with her new boyfriend and my kids.
That's right.
My daughters.
Right.
My daughters. Imagine the father,
Ron.
Imagine the father that has to see another guy in the house with his daughters.
Oh God, horrible.
I don't know if I could handle it. I really don't.
Most people probably couldn't.
Guy got busted with a brain yesterday.
What?
Yeah, he dug up a grave, and he'd...
What?
Yeah, he'd been soaking it in liquid, marijuana, THC and stuff, and formaldehyde.
Okay.
And they were smoking the brain to get high.
Cool.
Oh, my God, that is so sick.
Sick.
Make it
Cool, man.
Sick. I think it's awesome. Sick. What are you talking
There's
about?
nothing awesome about that. That's disgusting.
Let's get brained. Are you kidding?
Coming up next on the Mancow, Al Roker, our one-footed diabetic wonder of a sportscaster, tells us of his biggest accomplishment.
Here we go.
In 8th grade, Al Roker Jr. ran an 11-minute mile. Good job, Al Roker Jr.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Nice job,
An
Al.
11-minute mile. Al, how proud were you that day?
Very proud.
Very proud. That's a great quote. Very proud. Mystery moving clue coming up. Sports headlines coming up.
Cubs trying for a sweep. Sox trying to not get swept.
The Planet of the Apes coming back to the big screen. The classic. Ben Mankiewicz is going to join us. Oh, hell yeah. Stone Cold E.T. is returning to the program today. Guns N' Roses. Did you hear about Guns N' Roses getting stopped because they had guns?
I did hear about that.
At the border, yes.
Wow.
And we talked to Drowning Pool last week, and yep, the old guy did get up on stage and sing Bodies.
That's awesome.
You'll hear that coming up. Ghostbusters, not the hit they thought it would be.
I'm shocked.
What?
Absolutely shocked.
Shocked at what?
That it wasn't number one.
Can you believe that?
It wasn't even number one?
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
What was number one then?
The Secret Life of Pets.
Which
Oh,
is.
okay, well, that makes sense.
It looks so cute.
Yeah, those kids' movies are always number
Yeah,
one.
Are you
that's
kidding?
true.
Yeah, that looks like such a cute movie.
I saw it, Kathy.
Did you love it?
I loved it. It's great.
Oh, I can't wait to see
It's great.
it.
It's really fun.
Did you see Ghostbusters?
No, I don't need to see it. There's lady Ghostbusters, and I'm a misogynistic jerk, and I just can't. No, I don't care that they're ladies.
Right. It
That doesn't bother
matter.
me. It just looks
That
awful.
to you, that would probably be a plus. Ladies on the screen, you
But
like
Leslie
women.
Jones does give me an innie. Seriously.
What's an innie?
An
What do you
innie,
mean
well,
an
the
innie?
opposite of a Woody. When I get it, you give me an Audi, she gives me a. She gives me an innie. By request. Something to get you pumped up on a Monday. Get your momentum moving. We're going to be live at the Republican National Convention coming up. Al Capone's niece is here. Chicago's Fallout Boy has the new Ghostbusters theme. Oh, hell no. Is that Missy Elliott? That's Missy right there. You like that, Kathy?
I like it, actually. It's a fun song. I think it's a really good remake.
Oh, man, I'd rather have my...
That song is a misdemeanor.
I'd rather have my testicles run over a cheese grater. That's just... Oh, God, it's awful. Hey, guys, I got some brain. You want to get high?
What do you want? I want to report a murder.
And now it's
The guy got arrested. Apparently, you can't dig up graves and take brains.
You can?
Apparently.
I gotta tell you, it's cash up front. $1,000 a day for a full investigation. Another $1,000 you say on his card. You understand?
Yeah. Hey, here's $1.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Thanks for nothing.
You think you can do better? Punk.
Al, what is the Moonlight Bunny Ranch?
The Moonlight Bunny Ranch is a brothel just outside of Reno, Nevada.
Kathy, would you like to go?
I'd like to go see it, yeah, because I watched the show Cat House. I'm curious. I want to go see these dirty whores. I want to ask
They're
them
not
about
dirty whores.
I want to know why they choose that life.
They all know.
Citizens
They
of
all
the
know.
state of Nevada.
They all know. And Al's just,
Can you
Al's.
imagine when they have to give Al a free trick?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
We gotta-
not
Yes,
him
they do
again.
magic as
Oh,
well.
no.
Al, do you tip them when it's free?
Wait. Tip? Are you kidding? A lot more than
Yeah,
just
I
a tip.
tip 'em.
I'll tell you. We've got. We'll talk about that coming up.
It's free.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm
What?
I'm embarrassed for him. I'm embarrassed for you. I am.
Why are you embarrassed to me? I don't understand.
Well, hang on. I'll tell you coming up.
Next on the Mancow.
Plus, we're going to be live at the Republican National Convention. Antonio Sabato Jr., Scott Baio.
What a lineup.
And the CEO of the UFC are going to speak.
Wow.
That's who they got. I'm telling you, this is the best Celebrity Apprentice ever. Jennifer Kuiper, how are you?
Great, thanks. How you doing?
Good. Is it exciting? I mean, Antonio Sabato Jr. is going to be there.
Oh, hot. You know who I'm looking forward to? Scott Baio, man.
Scott Baio. I don't know if you heard, but Scott was their second choice. They couldn't get Willie Ames.
You got to get my wife a Scott Baio autograph. She loves Scott Baio.
Yes.
I know, man. Nothing like a little chachi in your life, right?
Oh, I love I love a nice little chachi. So wait a minute, I'm thinking of something else. Nothing's going on there at 6:30 in the morning in Cleveland.
Right, and it just poured. We had a huge thunderstorm, so the police love that because they didn't have to deal with those early morning protesters. And then last night they were already hitting the streets, and it was a mess here, Mancow. I mean, they have these huge gates. They're like 7-foot tall gates surrounding the area. And they actually made this shuttle system in between some of these gates so they can get the delegates and reporters from one building to another. But that doesn't even work when the protesters show up because then they shut down the shuttle system, too. So downtown Cleveland was a mess last night.
Well, it's always a mess. But these the protesters, they're paid, they're fake. I don't believe half these people. I've met them. I've been out in they're paid protesters. They would protest Hillary. They would protest Bernie. They would protest your mother.
Last night was a shut down the RNC, shut down whatever. RNC shut down everything. So they're mad about everything.
Okay, so are the pictures of Trump all over?
Not as many, but I expect that to start picking up because a lot of people just got here last night. So I think people are starting to ramp up. So there were some things. I saw one sign about Philando Castile. I saw one. Actually, somebody wrote on the sidewalk in shock, "Get rid of Trump." That kind of thing. But that was really all I had seen. So I think that it's
get with it, Trump. Well, the polls are CBS is putting them ahead, which which Jennifer tells me. I wonder what the real numbers are. If CBS is, they're just so much in the tank for Hillary. It's so fake.
Right.
He'll be ahead across the board after the convention. He'll get a huge bump from this.
I don't know if Jennifer saw this. I saw Carol Marine posted on Twitter that there's a billboard that says "Don't trust the liberal media." Right when you pull into Cleveland, is that really there? Is that really up?
I haven't seen that one, but I saw one that said, "If you're moving out of the country because Trump or Clinton wins, we'll help you sell your house."
I like that.
It's Hochberg.
Yeah.
It's our friend David Hochberg, big advertiser. Yes.
Go to TrumpDavid.com.
Yes. So, what's on the agenda today, Jennifer? What happens?
So they don't start until 1 o'clock. They went out to a big party last night at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Stephen Colbert was there. They had Three Dog Night performing.
Oh, wow.
I ran into Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker, and then his people pushed me out of the way because they didn't want him answering any questions. But then everybody gets to sleep in today. They start at 1 o'clock, and like you said, some of the speakers, Scott Baio, Antonio Sabato Jr., but the big speaker tonight who will wrap it all up is Melania. And Donald may even introduce her.
Melania, really?
Will there be a translator?
Other than Jackie O, the only first lady you'd really want to see naked.
Already have.
Yeah, already have. Her and Martha Washington. So who else talks tonight?
We have a retired lieutenant.
Yeah.
And
Scott Baio?
basically what...
Is Scott Baio on tonight?
He's the final night. He's the headliner.
I thought, is Joni going to join him too? Joni and Chaco?
That'd be great.
Yeah. No, she's homeless, living in a bush in Kansas
Oh,
City.
that's right. She's in the trailer. Oh no,
man.
We can print up some Joni Chachi 2016 posters and get them out there.
Oh my God!
Jennifer, is it true that Nick from Family Ties is also showing up?
Yes. Every yes.
Scott Valentine, I believe his name is.
Well, that's a heck of a party, man. 3 Dog Night over at the Hard Rock in Cleveland. I got invited.
You did.
Oh,
Why didn't you go?
Well, did you hear?
It sounds horrible.
Brother, we have more happening in a couple of hours in Chicago than they're going to have all week in Cleveland. Jennifer Kuiper, thank you.
Hi, it's Eddie D. Dennis Hoff, the author of The Art of the Pimp. You've reached the world-famous Moonlight Bunny Ranch, home of the HBO Cat House series. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now.
Bunny Ranch.
I was wondering if I could play Pokemon Go and then, because if I could put him on my Pokemon Go game.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the game or anything.
Madam Suzette.
I'm not sure.
So. It's all the rave right now, and all my friends.
Yeah.
And if I come in there, I wanted to put the girls on Pokemon Go.
You know what? Just come in, meet our ladies, and talk to a couple of them about it.
Do they? What if I dress up like Pikachu? Could you do that?
Yeah.
And they could catch.
You worked everything out with a lady. What you want to do?
So, if I come in with the costume on, they could catch me.
Well, you know what? With the costume on, when you came in, we would make you take part of it off because we got to ID you.
How old do you have to be to get in?
18 to get in, 21, of course, to drink.
How old does it has sex? I'm only 15, though, but I was wondering if she could just catch me
18.
in the costume.
Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, who's this?
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my son just called there.
All right.
He has formed an alliance with Indiana Governor Mike Pence. Sorry, I blacked out there for a moment. So it is my honor to hereby launch and begin the 2016 Republican National Hungry for Power Games. Look, I know I'm not supposed to be up here, but let's be honest.
Colbert went up on the stage, wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Boy, I mean, think about that. Think about that lady we just talked to, that reporter. How exciting. She might get to brush up against Mike Pence.
Oh, boy. Good times.
She met Scott Walker. And, if things go great, she might meet Mike Pence from Indiana. I think it was a smart choice, though. If Trump just shuts his mouth, well, he won't be able to. If he just shuts his mouth.
Beautiful state, Indiana, that he's running.
He's going to be our next. Why do you hate Indiana? Indiana's fantastic. Have you been over there?
Yes. That's why I hate it.
What?
What's there to
I almost
hate,
get
though?
killed because I
Really?
play poker. The only place to play poker is in Indiana because our dumb city
Well,
doesn't
there
have
you go.
casinos. So I have to
No,
go to
we do.
Gary.
Well, the city doesn't have casinos, but the state does.
Yeah, I'm not going to Joliet. So I have to go to Indiana.
You have to go to Joliet. There's other places.
Where? Not that have poker rooms.
Elgin.
Oh, exactly. So that's why I go to Indiana. And when I go to Indiana,
You're
I
just a
almost
hater,
get killed,
dude.
especially Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana's nice. Dude, it's where I go to buy my crack. Let's go to Frank. Frank.
Hey,
Good morning, Mancow. Love your show.
Frank, her womb is polluted.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's up,
well,
Frank?
Polluted.
I'm not going to kill you, Frank.
Frank. Sorry, Scarface moment. Go ahead. We're back with you, Frank. What's up?
Somebody just sent me something last night. It's called Operation Summer of Chaos, and it's all about all this is a plan to try and get Obama to get a third term.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, it does seem stupid to me. They want.
They only have 2 terms.
They want chaos. Well, no, they're saying, look, a lot of these protesters are fake, and that they want to create so much chaos that Obama just declares, martial law and stays in. I don't believe we'll ever see that.
You could do that?
Oh, you want another year of Obama? Another term?
I wouldn't mind it.
Oh, you're an idiot. Let's go to...
better than Hillary.
I'm ready for him to go. Well, that's true. Dave, hello. She's hideous.
Mancow.
Hold on one second. Did you see Hillary said that Bernie Sanders is always welcome at the White House? He will always be welcome. Well, that's good, especially when it's soft food night.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave. Dave, what's up?
Hey, guys, Jax, love the show.
Thank
for
you.
taking I got a problem.
Yes.
Me and the missus got a problem with our son. He had his first year of college, and he came back a gay Satan worshiper.
Well, that's a big voting bloc now, the gay Satan worshiper.
Well, this is we of course, he's our son, but he didn't leave that way. He was.
Well, what school did you send him to? Because a lot of schools,
I love my big gay Satan worshiping son.
There is
We've had gay callers and Satan worshiping calls. We've never had
a gay Satan
worshipers.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
How about it?
Yeah, he's got a lot
He's
of.
gay and worships Satan.
Is he gay or
he worships a gay Satan?
Yeah, gay. Well, Satan is gay. Is he bisexual or gay?
Well, he said he was gay, and that he, we of course went to church growing up, and he's rejected all of that, and says he's a member of the Church of Satan, and we just want to know, how does that?
God, and
Maybe he just hates you, and he's trying to get you angry.
And I thought
any way he could think of.
And I thought smoking a cigarette was rebellious when I was a kid.
I also like the Cubs, Dad.
We're a Sox family. We're a Sox family. No, Dad, I'm a gay. Hang on a minute. What do you do if your boy comes home and he's a gay Satan worshiper? What to do?
Why would you call us about that?
Because Mancow has great advice.
I'm an expert on homosexual Satan worshipers. It's my wheelhouse. It's in my wheelhouse. It Takes Two is certified platinum. Name the band. Al. Rob Bass. Rob Bass.
Yeah, Rob Bass and DJ.
Rick Baker gets the Academy Award for a John Lithgow movie, 1987.
American Werewolf in London?
Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Kathy brought me this 80s trivia game. The Solidarity Party becomes the first non-communist power in an Eastern Bloc country.
Lech Walesa.
No, Poland.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to ask me who
Well, you
ran
didn't
it.
Let me finish. This man becomes the only
Smart
Major
aleck.
League Baseball player to win 10 gold gloves in the 80s.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Ozzie Smith. This police song hits number 8 on the charts. I have only come here seeking knowledge.
Wrapped around your finger.
Yep. St. Elmo's Fire, a new movie. Rob Lowe's character plays his musical instrument in a bar. What is it?
Didn't see it.
Saxophone. Mr. Belvedere
Thank
debuts
God
on
I didn't see
ABC
it. Bob Uecker.
with former Major League Baseball player.
Nice.
It is Bob Uecker,
Yeah,
yes, okay.
yeah.
Tonka Toys releases dolls which look like their heads are sticking out of dog houses. They become a sensation.
Pound puppies?
Pound puppies, right. I'd like to play puppy with you, Kathy. Mike Keenan coaches his Patrick Division team to the second most wins in National Hockey League season
Blackhawks.
with 53.
Blues.
Flyers. This Don Henley music video wins the Music Award for Best Video.
Boys of Summer.
Boys of Summer. This newly released movie starring Billy Crystal, filmed in Chicago, I love it.
Running Scared.
Well, let me finish.
Oh,
We
sorry.
lost the suspect,
We're
our
on the
keys,
L.
our car, and our pants. Mom, can I have more marshmallows? Yeah,
Pursuit has
Running
left the
Scared.
highway. We're on the L.
Okay, Kathy, here we go.
Okay.
This cartoon on CBS featured a bear family with neighbors Ratfish Ralph and Weasel McCreed.
The Care Bears?
The Bernstein Bears. The Jewish
I'm too
bears down
young
the
for the
street.
80s game, I think.
The bears from Skokie is what they...
You know the Goldbergs, right?
Hey, look, it's the Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Honey, again with the honey.
Who are these Care Bears?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that coming up. Sports headlines coming up.
Cubs trying for a sweep. Sox trying to not get swept.
I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright.
Up next on the Mancow.
Brandon, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. What's up?
Hey, love your show. I mystery movie for you.
Yes.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal is right, pal. All right.
Nice job.
Coming up next for tickets and dinners and all kinds of stuff. I want to play rock, paper, scissors on the radio.
Oh, I'm the master of that.
I'm playing. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Go ahead.
All right,
go
so
one.
do we release on 3 or 3 and then release?
1, 2, 3. On 3. You ready? Okay, here we go. 1, go.
1, 2, 3.
All
What
right.
did you throw?
What?
You threw scissors, didn't you?
No, paper.
No, you didn't.
I paper.
Oh, cheater!
It is the Mancow. This is the Loop, a Cumulus station.
WLUPFM.
Chicago. You're listening to Mancow on the Loop.
I wonder how Vince Neil did with Chip this weekend. By the way, you were very hilarious, Al.
Oh, thank you.
I heard a lot
I
about
sure
that
hope
this
it's sold
weekend.
out.
That was poor Chip.
Yeah.
Tickets available. What? Tickets available?
Aw, that was so mean.
Vince Neil being sued by that woman. Remember he attacked that woman allegedly in
right.
Vegas?
Yep.
He's getting sued, and I've seen Vince Neil go very dark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of demons, that guy.
Yep. Problems
They'll
for
be
the
another
future.
Motley
That is
Crue
true.
tour for sure.
The death of his
That's why I
daughter.
didn't make fun of Vince Neil.
What?
That's why I didn't make fun of Vince Neil. He's been through some stuff.
The death of his daughter.
Yeah.
The car wreck where he killed somebody. I mean, Vince Neil's
Now,
done some
Chip's
stuff.
enough.
Yes. Poor Chip.
Yeah.
Aw.
Let me have Brandon back, and I'm serious about this. I think people think I'm kidding. I'm not. I want to play radio rock paper scissors.
How's
you
that
play
even
it.
going to work?
Well, you call up and find out.
Okay.
And I'll send you to dinner at Soho House. Is that the place that has the
That's
best?
like chicken
Is that the place with the best
Oh,
chicken
The
in
best
Chicago?
ever.
I do like Taos Authentic. And then there's a little place in Frankenmuth, which is about a 2 or 3 hour drive from here. But anyway, as far as chicken goes nearby, it's
and
pretty
then
good.
Popeyes, of course.
What's the is there white fat? I do like Popeyes.
Good deal on
Yep.
Tuesday.
It's just the service.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, where do they find them?
While we're young.
Where do they find them? Okay, it's Thursday. I got here on Tuesday. Hello, is there anyone even still in the building?
We ain't got no honey. What?
So friendly. You're sitting there for about 4 hours, and all of a sudden, the window opens, the bag shoots into your car, the window slams. She's back on the phone, or looking at her fingernails. There's your chicken.
The best is when you tell her you don't want any wings, and then you watch her throw the breasts in the box all pissed off.
And everything's wrong, but it doesn't matter because it's so good.
You just have to accept it.
It's so good. John Williams got his 6th Grammy for Best Score. It was the 25th annual Grammys, Al.
Okay.
The movie starred Henry Thomas.
E.T.
E.T., of course. Kathy's brought me in this 80s trivia game.
Yeah.
This is my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm playing it with you. Okay. That's why I'm playing with you. We got sports headlines coming up. We got phone calls coming up. Hold on a minute. Just let me have the calls. He doesn't need to. We got an intern boy answering. I'll just answer the phones. 591 Rock, 591 Roll. I want to play rock, paper, scissors, and you're going to be on your honor. Don't lie.
Okay.
Maybe we should. I think we should.
They're going to be on their honor.
Yeah, I think we should have them go first. Don't you think? Doesn't that make sense?
It's time for Mr. Mancow's Rock Radio Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Rock beats scissors.
By
Hello.
your honor. Call the Mancow now.
Hello.
591 Rock or
Hang on a minute.
591 Roll. Radio Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Are you ready to rock?
Winners win. Losers lose.
We've never really believed
Kathy,
that
you ready?
paper beats rock.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Kathy and her sisters got a song for us coming up, and the Officer Massacre in Baton Rouge. We're going to talk about that live at the Republican National Convention coming up. Planet of the Apes is back in the theater. I'm excited about that. The classic, the classic Planet of the Apes. Hello, Laurie?
Yes, Mancow, love your show.
Where are you from?
Downers Grove.
Okay, you want to play rock, paper, scissors?
Yes, sir.
So you know how you do it. Right? 1, 2, 3, you pound your fist, and then you tell me what you have. And we'll do it on
Okay.
We'll do it on 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Scissors.
You just won. I had paper.
Oh,
Wow.
You're being honest.
Wow.
Why don't you say it at the same time?
I'm always honest.
You should
Yes,
say it too.
always.
Then
Yeah.
maybe we could know what's
Say it
going
at the
on.
same time.
Hey, stupid, why don't you not help me?
This is how
We have a
But
limited.
you're just letting her win. You actually won that. You're lying.
Hey,
And
You're
then
just
people
giving
are
her a
gonna be going,
prize.
What are you-
I saw you win.
Scissors.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I saw you win.
Me?
You won that last one, and you lied and said you lost.
No, I had
to give her
paper.
a prize.
No, I had paper.
Well, listen to her. If it was some big ugly guy named Steve,
Yeah,
Cal
he'd
probably
lose.
would have won.
He lose. No.
One
That's
of
not
them,
true.
She's
nice
one of them
today.
fine bitches from the DG. You
Okay,
won, baby.
let's not say that word, okay?
Downers Grove.
Yes, don't say that. Huey Lewis makes a cameo in this movie. It contained the song Power of Love.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. All right, Kathy, you and your sisters ready? This is Kathy and her sisters. One's a twin, and they have been
Clatina.
working. They have been. What's that?
Clatina.
Yeah.
Well, they have Greek names. What are your sisters' names, Kathy?
One of them is Clatina. The other one's Athena.
Oh, these are beautiful girls. All right,
Yes.
you ready?
And your name's Kathy.
The Vohojini. How do you say that last name?
Blahojanis. Blahoyani.
Okay, the Vohojaini
Yeah, right.
sisters are
Yeah.
going to play in the Lava Lamp Love Lounge. They're going to do a little song for us. That's coming up as well. So very exciting time here. The question.
It must be sweeps.
The year is 1986. The question isn't what we are going to do. It's what the question isn't what
Ferris
is it.
Bueller.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Nice job.
Good job. This company releases Pitfall.
Konami.
Activision.
Activision. You got it.
Aw.
Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vohojani sisters. Kathy and her sisters.
Strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. If it's something weird and it won't look good.
Hey, Lori.
Yes, sir.
This is kind of boring to me. Listen, well, they're singing. You and I can talk. Are you single?
No, I'm engaged, Mancow, but I've been listening to you forever.
Perfect. Because I'm married. Which
That's
means
okay. We
which-
can have a three-way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. That might work. So I got a nice gift for you. Hang on, okay?
Thanks, Mancow.
And the gift is a little bit of vitamin me. I want to do another round.
Rock is dead. Long live paper and scissors.
The Mancow on the Loop.
See how easy that is? 5-9 on rock, 5-9 on roll, paper and scissors. Did you go to the big festival? Did you see the old guy get up and sing with Drowning Pool? I want to hear your review. 591 Rock, 591 Roll. This is The Loop, 655.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
Here we go, Haley. Rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm so ready. Love your show, Mancow.
Okay, here. Apparently only women want to play rock, paper, scissors.
Wow, that's surprising.
Who would have thought it? All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. What do you got?
Rock.
I also have rock. Now what?
Oh,
Oh,
you do it again.
That's 2 out of 3.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Scissors.
I have a rock. I won.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I did rock again. Yeah, see, that's what you do.
Couple calls in real quick. Let's go to Andy in Massillon. Hello, Andy. You're the first call on the last call.
Hey, Chuck. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well, Andy.
Thank you. I just have a quick question about the Cavs. Do you think that they can win more championships than you have DUIs?
No, I don't think they could because they would have to. I really don't believe they will do that. I'm sorry to say, but you never know. It would be good for everybody if they did. Mason in Virginia, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Chuck?
What's happening?
Not much. Hey, I had a quick question.
Yes.
How does it feel that you have 2 DUIs?
Listen, this is a great start because, listen, you aren't going to bother me. I got a hit show, you silly little clown. I was on All Bets Are Off. I want my audience to be smarter than that. Don't show your ignorance, you stupid fool. I'm taking another call and we'll test them.
Yeah, this is a radio host who got a bunch of DUIs.
You think they'll win more championships than you have DUIs? That's funny.
Thanks for calling. How are you today?
How you doing, baby?
Oh, we're calling Hooters?
I'm very good. Now, is this the restaurant where the girls, they wear the skimpy outfits and that?
Yes, this is.
All right, baby. Now, I was wondering if I could get transferred over to your restaurant.
Do you work at another?
Yeah, I do, baby.
What do you do?
I'm the fat girl who does all the work.
Oh, okay.
You know how there's always one fat girl who does all the
always the
work and then
fat
all the
girl.
eye candy just walk around and lean over the tables?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm the one who does all the work, and I was wondering...
Okay, well, give me your name and your number, and I'll have a manager call you back.
Now, do you already have a hideous pig working there, or would I be the only one?
The only one what?
The only disgusting slob working there to do all the work.
We have tons of people working here.
In my branch of the restaurant, I'm the only one who does all the work because I'm the ugly bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Poor
okay.
Michelle.
We have to call you back.
I don't like that word. I don't like that.
I don't like that word either. I could say it, but you can't.
Well, if that's the case.
38 years ago, this was number 1 on radio. Yeah, the world hasn't changed at all. Can you name who that is?
John Travolta.
John Travolta. It's electrifying. Man, when she walked out with those pants, we found out for real they had to sew him. They had to sew them on her.
Wow, they were that tight.
They had to sew them on her.
Incredible.
I thought
she
so.
looked beautiful.
He looks pretty good too.
What?
He's still very popular in Boys Town. 7:01 right now.
You want to be his co-pilot?
What's that?
You want to be his co-pilot?
Oh, I would.
Yeah, he has his own plane. You know.
General Mills introduced a character. Kathy brought in this 80s board game. General Mills introduced this new marshmallow after Lucky Charms got kicked in the head in the commercial. Kicked in the head by a horse. I'll tell you more.
Oh, a horseshoe?
A horseshoe. This event was held in London, Philadelphia, simultaneously to raise money for Africans.
We just talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live Aid, that's right. Just happened, the anniversary. Michael Jackson. I don't want
Pepsi.
What?
Nah, I don't care.
12-year-old
I'm bored with it. All right. I want to do another round of rock, paper, scissors. I want to do a vintage video game coming up. The Officer Massacre in Baton Rouge, just heartbreaking stuff. We're going to be live at the Republican National Convention. Stone Cold E.T. is coming up. Oh, hell yeah. What? And the old guy actually sang. It actually happened.
That was very cool.
We talked to Drowning Pool, and there he was on stage.
They broke the news on the show.
Yep.
They obviously didn't do a rehearsal
yet.
What?
They obviously didn't do a rehearsal.
No, he wasn't that good.
Well, in the beginning, he was off on everything.
He's 82 years
I
old,
don't know,
dude.
but couldn't they have performed a couple
Dude,
times?
his next show is going to be in heaven. I mean, there's no encore. Poor old guy.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Kobe Bryant, I guess, is now doing an ad for Chinese food.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Al?
I have not. No.
Gotta make that paper.
Well, you know he loves just shoving his meat in white boxes. Just like they do with the Chinese.
Going somewhere with it.
Over in the,
Yeah.
yes. Anyway. Yeah, he's not exactly with the band. Let the bodies. Where are they? He did,
Son,
you know. You know, he didn't even know he was on stage.
get
Huh?
off my grass.
Remember the old joke about the old timer?
Body's off
He
my
leans
lawn.
left and they straighten him up. He leans right and they straighten him up. He leans left, they straighten him up in his chair. The son comes to visit him. Dad, how's it going? I hate it here. He leans left, they straighten him up. He leans right and they straighten him up in the chair. Why do you hate it here, Dad? They won't let me fart.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Wait. No.
No.
It's just a bird.
Yeah.
It's a tiny bird.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes.
But he is wearing a cape.
Wild. Hey, Billy.
Yes, sir.
Billy.
Bingo. Love your show.
How, LaGrange. Billy, hang on. You're going to be next, all right? Where is LaGrange? What happened in LaGrange? Billy, hang on.
Germans like his ass around.
Oh, man, the Germans
from
love
that Illinois town.
Love Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff from LaGrange.
Hasselhoff from LaGrange.
You know what I'm talking about? 3 miles wide. Founded in 1879. Along US 45 LaGrange. They got a Frank Lloyd.
So tomorrow night, Cheap Trick, Hart, and Joan Jett going to be playing together. We got tickets for you. We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Hey, Billy.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Love you. Love your show.
Thank you.
What's going on this morning, guys?
I want to talk to you all about what happened to you at the Guns N' Roses show or something. We'll do that. Sports headlines, ADD news coming up, the massacre in Baton Rouge, so much more. Your phone calls.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Billy, I'm just running late. Sounding great, but running late. You are next. Hang on, okay?
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
This is the Planet of the Apes music. Brilliant. Ben, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Is Robert Osborne still alive?
Yes, Robert Osborne is very much still alive.
I didn't know if they just played old tapes and didn't want us to know, and then you do the new movies.
No, this is not a this is not a sci-fi story involving the prolonging of Robert Osborne. No, I think he's going to be back on the air later in the summer.
I'm a member of the Wine Club.
Oh, yeah?
I had a glass of the True Grit and thought of you.
That's very touching. I am also a member of the Wine Club. It's a big box.
I feel like a sucker. I mean, you're hanging out in Napa, drinking wine on TV. I got to tell you, this glass of Sweet Baby Jane is delicious. Wait till you try the Forbidden Planet Merlot. And I'm like, I want to sign up.
Wow.
Oh, and the streetcar named Desire's Infidel. Beautiful. So anyway, look, I was watching Secret Life of Pets with my kids, and there was a big ad for Planet of the Apes, and I went, well, I'll be going back to the theater. It's cleaned up and going to be on the big screen, correct?
Yeah, it's gonna cleaned up, going to be on the big screen, and it's gonna look good. We got an intro before the movie where I interviewed Dr. Zayas, kind enough of Dr. Zayas to come in and talk about the making of the movie. You know, you presume it was all actors and
Yes.
makeup, but it turns out no, that was actually
Wow.
an orangutan.
Much like Robert Osborne, Maurice Evans still alive. I always find it interesting that, and they didn't say this, and it was never something they planned, but The gorillas hung out together, the chimpanzees hung out together, and the orangutans hung together. They just kind of picked their own and stayed together.
Wow.
The actors in the makeup just stayed together.
Really?
Yeah, they segregated themselves when the movie was being made.
That's right, yeah. The gorillas, orangutans, and the chimps, they did. They all spent time together. And they were all bonded in some way because that makeup was, as you might imagine, oppressive. And it's shot in the desert. And they can't take the makeup off to eat. So they ate through straws. Some of the ones who smoked, and it being 1968, that was probably all of them. They had to have a filter stuffed into their little ape mouths so they could smoke. And then Charlton Heston, God bless him, he flew them. He had access to a chopper because he's a big star. He flew them out from their homes to the location in the morning so they could, that's like bought them an extra hour and a half before they had to get into makeup.
John Chambers, the makeup artist, I was invited over to Roddy McDowell's home to watch his home movies of Planet of the Apes, and it went on for, he cooked popcorn and then he left, and I sat there with a friend of mine in his house. Roddy McDowell played Cornelius the chimpanzee, brilliant, and it's about an hour of him and Elsa Lancaster swimming in a Lake Powell, and then you see a helicopter shot, and you see the Lost in Space set, and you see about 5 seconds of the ape village, and did you enjoy it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was quite
bizarre.
fun. So I'm a big fan of the movie. I used to have a bunch of the costumes, and then I outgrew that. I had the ape sarcophagus at one time. And Ben, have you seen where they take movies now and they add the Dire Straits song, The Walk of Life?
To any movie?
To certain. Well, I mean, that can't be any movie, but usually to tragic scenes in famous movies, then they add The Walk of Life.
I like this idea. I'm totally intrigued.
Ben, it's hysterical. It's hysterical. Go online and look up Planet of the Apes Walk of Life. I know it's playing at the AMC.
It's playing in theaters throughout Chicago.
Right.
On
It's going to be
Sunday the 24th and Wednesday the 27th.
Playing in Evanston. I saw.
Yeah.
I'm going. It's one of those Fathom events. So look it up. Ben Mankiewicz from TCM. Hosting the Planet of the Apes, the 1968 classic. Great movie. I'm going to take my kids.
Nice.
There's nothing 10-year-old girls like more than Planet of the Apes. I'm betting. You maniacs, you blew it up. And then Dire Straits kicks in. Let's go to Dee. Dee, welcome to the program. Are you ready? This is exciting.
I am ready. Love your show, Mancow.
Radio, rock, paper, scissors.
All right, you ready?
Okay, here we go. On 3. You ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What do you got?
Paper.
I'm scissors. I won that one. I think it's the first. No, it's the second one I've won. If you want to play rock, paper, scissors, call us for fabulous prizes. We will send you off to see Heart. I guess these are VIP passes, right?
Nice, yes.
These are the Mancow. Oh, these are the good tickets. Oh, yeah, no, these are the good tickets. VIP passes to go see Heart, Cheap Trick, and Joan Jett.
What a lineup.
We'll do that coming up.
Awesome.
Billy in LaGrange.
Yes, sir. Mancow, love your show. I'm back.
Okay, so what's going on?
I actually had a great time at the Guns N' Roses concert. I'm sorry I missed you guys. I was downstairs cleaning after some adults having a food fight. But I kind of felt like they should have gave him a lot more respect instead of leaving a lot earlier than expected. Because they kept singing after the end. They kept going.
The audience got up and left before the end of the show?
What are you talking about?
A lot of I was at the Guns N' Roses show.
I was at the Guns N' Roses show, too. What are you talking about?
Friday or Sunday?
I was downstairs.
Yeah.
And as soon as the Stampede started coming through during their encore, everybody was just leaving. I'm looking at them like, you know what? I'm 35 years old. This is the first time I'm able to actually hear them. I'm not in the concert. I'm just working and keeping things clean, and I was privileged to be there.
Yeah.
So I actually thought it was
trying to avoid traffic.
I got news for you.
I didn't see anyone leave.
I didn't see anyone leave, and it's hell getting out of Soldier Field. It really
is.
They've really made it awful. They really have made it awful. What was the death count over the weekend? How did it look in Chicago? Hang on. This is The Loop.
Black dude shoveling down the street, pants pulled way down low. In Chicago, he is just dead meat. Inglewood ready to blow. It's the city, hey, it's the city of death. Chicago explodes whenever there's heat. slam on in another clip. In Chicago, you just said me, yeah. Another African American bites the dust. Another African American bites the dust. Another African American gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, they'll shoot whites too. Most any death is unjust.
Kathy, what are the numbers?
10 people killed, 68 wounded.
10 killed, 68 wounded.
Up next on the Mancow.
Well, up next is an hour commercial-free. Great tunage, of course, which you would expect from the greatest rock and roll radio station on earth. We're going to have ADD news and sports headlines.
Cubs trying to avoid a sweep, and Cubs trying to get a sweep. Sox trying to avoid one.
Ghostbusters, how did it do? Not as good as they thought. Ooh. And this big open-air festival, all these great rock and roll bands, and the 82-year-older got up on stage and sang with Drowning Pool. We've got that audio. Wow. We'll play it for you. Guns N' Roses were stopped. They almost didn't get to play in Canada because they had guns.
Oh, my God.
They're called Guns N' Roses. Yeah. We've got Axl talking about it. Hang on, it's coming up on the Loop.
This is WLUP-FM, Chicago, Mancow on 97.9, The Loop.
Now at ChicagoLandSpeedway.com. Chicagoland Speedway.
God, I sound good. Turn that shit up. That sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. Ronnie?
Yo, Mancow, love the crew.
Bro, you know, we tell you over and over, turn your radio down, but man, we sound good.
You guys are the best, man.
How can I be the best when you're the best? Thank you for listening. What's up, Melrose Park?
I'm trying to play a little game in the morning, man. Start the Monday off right.
Let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors. You ready?
I'm ready.
On three, here we go. 1, 2, 3. What do you got?
Paper.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, man. What do you have, Mancow?
Scissors.
Yeah.
Scissors.
That took a minute.
Christine 16. How are you, Christine? You like that song, Christine? You probably don't even know it, do you? Do you know the song, Christine? Christine?
Yes, I know it.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
I know it.
All right.
Love you show. First time caller.
Well, first time caller? Are you kidding me? Christine! Hold on a minute. 16. Yeah. Kiss. And she, you know, she's a first-time caller, and we love virgins. Christine's a virgin.
First-time caller, turn your radio down. No swearing allowed, speak clearly into the phone, and make mama proud.
Kathy was a virgin until Mom brought home bananas. What's up, Christine?
Actually, Christine has
or was it a minion? What's that?
Actually, Christine has 3 kids.
That's good to know. Are you talking about you?
Yep, I have.
Love
3
when people
kids.
say, Al, could you smack your lips a little more?
Sorry.
You're disgusting.
What?
The pizza's
We're on the
good,
air.
isn't it?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I just
Mouthful of
realized.
pizza.
Sorry.
What are you eating over there?
Christine got me all worked up.
No, what are you eating over there?
Pizza from
Persona Pizza?
Persona Pizza. Just opened up downtown. There's a world pizza champion.
You're the chef?
I am the chef for Persona Pizzeria. We just opened on 170 Washington.
What makes you the world pizza champ?
A lot of fluff. You know, it's years and years and years of saying I'm the champ, which made me the champ. So, you know, I've won over 125 culinary awards.
Wow.
I am an actual World Pizza Champion team member.
What do you think of thick crust pizza in Chicago?
Everybody talks about the thick crust pizza. I love thick crust. I just can't eat it all the time.
See, I think it's a scam.
Where are you from originally?
I think most of it. I think most of it's a scam. I think it's absolute garbage that we give to tourists. Not all of it. Some of it's okay. I like a nice Pequod's with that caramelized crust. But
Hey, I'm on your show, so I don't have to be politically correct, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of thick crust.
But a lot of
It's
this
thin
is
crust
just
all the way.
cornmeal bread with goo in it, and it's just crap. It's just garbage. Here you go, tourist. Shove that down your goozle.
Yeah, you got to fire it hot, and you got to fire it thin, and it's got to be fast. 90-second bake time.
Hey, we're in Chicago. You got deep dish pizza? Sure we do. Here, it's $30 for a couple of pounds of goo. Add that to your big fat ass, tourist. Yeah, I think it's a
true.
scam.
If you're
A lot
from
of it's
Chicago, you don't order deep dish at home like for delivery.
sure you do, but not all the time.
Not all the time.
Okay. Anyway, where were we? Is the Virgin's gone? Have we moved on? We've moved on to Jeff. Jeff, hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love your show.
You know what people love on the radio? Listening to someone eat. You're disgusting, Al.
What?
You're a pig.
You can't help it.
You
It's
are
good
a pig.
pizza.
You're
It's good pizza.
Dude, if you stopped eating, you could go 2 years on your fat. Seriously. Okay, you're a flotation device. If the plane went down, I'd climb on top of you. You don't need to eat
You
more.
climb on top of me anyway, man, Cal.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the buffalo chicken pizza's pretty good.
Buffalo Blues, yeah,
Real good.
that's pretty crazy, yeah.
That's strong. Blue cheese, chicken, nice. Okay, Jeff, hi. Rock, paper, scissors, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go. This is the championship. Here we go.
All right.
We're doing it together, right? You're pounding your fist?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. What do you got?
Got rock.
I also have rock.
Uh-oh.
We have to do it again?
Do it again.
Gotta do it again.
Oh, man.
Pepperoni and green peppers, mushrooms, olive chive.
It's System of a Down.
Mushrooms, olive chive. What is meant to buy? Pizza, pizza, pie.
Hold on a minute. The hotline's ringing. Who is this? Hello? Who is this on the hotline?
Oh, hell yeah.
Who is this?
It's your Stone Cold E.T.
What? What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Stone Cold E.T., our wrestling space alien. Nice. I want to say hi to Graham, the Uber driver. He said, you won't say hi to me. I said, yes, I will. He said, no, you won't. I wish I wouldn't have now. Uber drivers are so nice.
Administration is right here.
I'm going
Get
to
in
the
there.
emergency room, sir.
Get in there.
Where?
Get out of my car now.
Where is my
Get out
destination?
of my car now.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you won't get out of my car.
But you're not to yell at me. Where is my destination?
Get out of my car.
Sir, can you just tell me?
Get out of my good car now. The ride is over. You've been extremely rude, extremely condescending this
How
whole
have
trip.
I been extremely rude?
You kept me waiting way too long. You showed up and told me you were in a hurry when you showed no actual effort to be in a hurry. Get out of my car now.
I am just
Get out
asking
of
you.
my car now.
I don't know where I am.
Get out of my car now. God you to hell.
Sir,
Get out of my car.
I am asking
Get out of my car. Get out now.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Coming up, we're going to have ADD News, and what the hell? What?
You want to hang up on Stone Cold E.T., Mancow? I'll go milk and whoop your ass. What? You want to hang out with Chip from a Mustang Up and drink beer with him? Well, I'll whoop his ass too.
What?
What? I'm gonna hung over that one bear, tequila, and more beer.
We should probably explain why we're all giggling.
Stone Cold.
I don't know if he's
E.T.
homeless. I don't know what his story is, but he wears a little leather vest and jeans,
Yep.
and he dresses like Stone Cold the wrestler.
Yep.
And he wears an E.T. mask. And
He's Stone Cold E.T.
he hangs out in front of the radio station. He used to hang out in front of the TV station.
Yeah.
When I worked over at Fox.
Yep.
What? What? How about I kick your ass, Mancow? Who is? It's got to be so hot in the mask, and you can't quite understand him because he's got the mask on all the time. I don't know who the hell he is. What? What?
He whooped that cow's ass.
Man, you got to love
a whole bunch of fun with one beer.
What's that?
Beer,
what?
Tequila.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
America, you got what it takes to stand the ring, the bell, which started called E.T.
What I heard was E.T. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm still here.
When I last left you, we had tied rock, right?
Yeah, our rocks were knocking together.
This is rock, paper, scissors on the radio. The grand prize is my VIP. These are my VIP tickets,
That's
by the way.
right.
These are my actual tickets to see at the First Merit Bank Pavilion. Hart. Jones yet? Okay. And then Cheap Trick, which just kicks off our vest. So that's what we're fighting for. Hang on.
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're about to do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News on the Mancow.
Police officers have been shot in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Crackdown in Turkey following the failed coup attempt. Turkey's foreign ministers say they've rounded up at least 6,000 people.
The Republican National Convention begins in Cleveland.
Secretary of State John Kerry says the U.S. is making progress on a plan with Russia that would force a change of government in Syria.
We're talking with the Russians about how we can put a cessation more effectively into place.
Sweden's Henrik Stenson wins the British Open.
An earthquake has rattled parts of Japan.
NBA Hall of Famer Nate Thurmond passed away Saturday after a short battle with leukemia.
A 2-week-old blaze in Arizona is threatening the highway that serves campgrounds along the north rim of the Grand Canyon. In the mountain village of Timberon, New Mexico, crews have just gained control over a fire that's already destroyed more than 40 homes. And in Colorado, residents have been forced out of Coaldale, about 80 miles west of Pueblo, by flames that now cover 25 square miles.
2 women killed at a hospital in Florida. Police in Titusville say a gunman entered a room at Parish Medical Center and shot an elderly patient and a hospital worker. Armed security guards tackled the gunman and held him until police could get there.
So they immediately pulled the plug on the lady on CNN who started talking about Hillary, saying, look, Hillary called black men, she used to refer to black men routinely as super predators, super rapists, super killers, super thieves, super predators. That's what Hillary thought of blacks. Mm-hmm. And her and her husband's legislation led to the mass incarceration of African Americans. Of course, now, because she's trying to get the black vote, she didn't know anything about nothing. Mm-hmm. So they started stating the facts, and they immediately pulled the plug on her. Well, now they had on a black sheriff talking with Don Lemon, who is a lemon. He's appropriately named. And they said, the black sheriff said, you really believe Black Lives Matter cares about cops? You really think that? Mm-hmm. And, man, it has been scrubbed from the Internet. They cut out of this so quick. And I ask you,
who
Al,
said that? Did Lemon say that? Or
no,
did,
no, the black sheriff challenged Don Lemon, who is a lemon. And I'm just wondering, Al, what do you think? Do you think there's no riots? There's no people out carrying signs for cops. Mm-hmm. There's no mass protest for cops. When are we going to rise up for the cops that are being killed? And by the way, I mean, some of these are just murders, no doubt. I mean, some of the cop killings are absolute murders, but you don't go kill a bunch of innocent cops. So is Black Lives Matter, is that encouraging this?
Black Lives Matter is a message to black people to stop killing each other. But it has since been adapted in the wake of all of these cop killings of African Americans to apply to a message to police officers as well.
I really appreciate, I mean, you heard the son, maybe you didn't, but the son came out and said, man, my dad would want this.
they've all said that. The Baton Rouge family said that. Yeah, the son who broke down the 15-year-old son said it a week ago.
Beautiful people, and I don't know that.
Don't dishonor his death by doing this.
Yeah, I get choked up because I don't know that I would be as cool as these people. I think they've been really classy. Now, what went on in Ferguson, Missouri, that's another story. But I'm saying, how about the guy that was reaching for his license and got killed?
Ridiculous.
That one was the worst.
Unbelievable.
Well, but the guy's fiance was very calm. Officer, you killed him.
Yep.
And but they're not calling for cops to be massacred. They're
And the guy in Baton Rouge who got killed, it's a right to carry state.
I mean, look.
So if he had a gun, who cares?
If he did legally have a gun. I'm just saying, if somebody shot a loved one next to me, I wouldn't be as cool as these people.
Right.
Why aren't the cops taking ownership over this, though? Why aren't they saying, okay, we're messing up, something needs to change?
Because
I think
they've
many of
got
them
to
are.
cover their ass, because you got to understand it's going to end up costing the municipalities millions and millions of dollars in lawsuits.
I think if they did
so
that,
they
though,
can't. So they got to cover up.
Okay,
if they did that would be different.
Hang on. So here is
reform because of her support in the 1990s for anti-crime legislation that ultimately helped contribute to this era of mass incarceration.
Talking about Hillary,
now, speaks out again.
They literally pulled the plug.
We just lost Breonna Keeler.
Oh, we just lost her. Now, I mean, this just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Not in 2016. Not when CNN is chasing this down and they want this gone. But we found it. But another minute, it was gone. We grabbed it before they could get rid of it because we heard about it. But they want this scrubbed. So check this out.
Our breaking news tonight, 3 officers dead, 3 wounded in Baton Rouge. A really tough day for Baton Rouge and for the country, really. Here to talk about how to keep our police safe is Sheriff David Clark of Milwaukee County, Wisconsin. He is
David Clark out of Wisconsin.
Tomorrow night. Sheriff, thank you very much for that horrific day. I spoke to the heads of the Sheriff Department, the Police Department, and the state police down there, and they told us how their hearts were reeling. Their message is peace and coming together in the country. What's your message?
You don't believe that for 1 minute, do you?
That their message is?
Yeah.
That's what they said to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe them.
Any protests over the deaths of these cops today in Baton Rouge?
I don't know that.
Any riots or protests over the police officers in Dallas, Texas?
What are you asking?
It's a pretty simple question.
I asked you what's your message to the people. Their message is one of peace. What is your message?
My message has been clear from day one 2 years ago. This anti-cop sentiment from this hateful ideology called Black Lives Matter has fueled this rage against the American police officer. I predicted this 2 years ago. So what I want to know,
okay, Sheriff.
Do I want to know?
This is a black sheriff from Wisconsin saying Black Lives Matter is leading to cops being killed, and I want to know what we think here in Chicago.
I predicted this. This
591 Rock, 591 Roll, your thoughts.
Sweeping the country.
And we've had cops tell us that they've basically given up because no matter what they do, even black cops, well, they're Uncle Tom's, that's what they tell me. Black cops have given up in Chicago. White cops have given up because no matter what they do, they're racist.
When the tragedies happen in Louisiana,
is Black Lives Matter fueling these cop massacres? Again,
is there any reporting on that?
Black officer
I don't care about these talking heads. I want to hear from you people, the Mancow Militia of Love. 591 Rock, 591 Roll.
So, I understand. And listen,
I'm looking at 3 dead cops this week, and I'm looking at 5 last year. You trying to tell me to keep it down?
Just please. If you'll just please. We can keep it civil. So, because the message to people at home, I'm sure you want, is one of civility.
I wish, Don, I wish you had that message of civility
to have a conversation
toward this
with you.
hateful ideology, these purveyors of hate.
You don't know what my message is.
That's
what I
what
want
they
to say
do.
to you is
these people preach
are you going to get a word
and
in?
Virtue
we'll be right
in the
back.
name
We're
of
going to go to break,
hate.
and we'll be right back. Are you going to let me talk? Back now live with Sheriff David Clark of Milwaukee County, Wisconsin. We're here live in Cleveland. You're set to speak tomorrow night. And again, all I want to do is have a conversation. I can't have a conversation with you if we're both talking at the same time. What it sounds like to me is that you're accusing me of violence and supporting a narrative that I'm not necessarily in support of. And if that's what you're accusing me of violence, then you can leave. That's not true. I don't support violence of any type against police officers, against anyone. So if you're accusing me of that, then you're welcome to leave. But if you want to have a conversation, I am more than willing to welcome a conversation with you. I don't disagree with you about there is a narrative across the country that could be harming police officers. But we don't know right now, as someone who's in law enforcement, if that was the actual cause of it. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Do we know that generally the American law enforcement officers are racist? Do we know this?
Go on.
I ask a question.
Do I know American general law enforcement are racist? I don't think anyone is accusing. If you're insinuating that people are accusing or saying that law enforcement across this country as a whole are racist, then your assumption is wrong.
First of all, this whole anti-police rhetoric is based on a lie. There is no data, and you know this. There is no data, there is no research that proves any of that nonsense. None.
You'd have to be more specific about what data and what nonsense you're talking about.
That law enforcement officers treat black males different than white males in policing in these urban centers.
There is data that supports
There is not data.
No. The president spoke about it. Cedric Alexander, who is a law enforcement officer. The president has been lying about it. This stuff has already been debunked. Sheriff, that's a different conversation.
Every time you don't have a response to something I say, you say it's a different conversation.
I don't have a response to you. Is that we're having two different conversations. I'm asking the questions here. You're answering the questions by asking questions about some other subject that we're not discussing.
The president has really goosed this. Race relations are a lot worse. I had hoped we would live in a post-racial America, that we would get past this. A racist country doesn't elect Barack Obama twice overwhelmingly. This isn't a racist country. I'm reminded of hanging out with Michael Jackson and spending time with him during the Bad Tour. On top of the world, everybody loved him. And then when his records didn't sell, it was racism. Well, wait a minute. They weren't as good. The songs weren't as good.
That's right.
And he walked, and Prince, Purple Rain was great. Around the World in a Day, I
Blood
enjoyed
on the
it.
Dance Floor wasn't as good as Thriller?
and Ghosts, and then Prince stopped selling. He's a slave to the white man. Well, he wasn't a slave when he was the top artist on earth. Is this a racist country that elects Barack Obama? I don't think so. No way. And I'm telling you, Barack is in it, and I don't want to get into all of this. I really don't. But, guys, it's by design. I was talking with Frankendread, the steel pan artist who I hung out with this weekend, dreadlocked black guy, and we're sitting there talking and just loving each other, and then started talking about he heard gunshots today in Chicago. And I'm like, well, it's all on purpose. It's all on purpose. It's absolutely on purpose. Keep them angry, keep them violent, keep them uneducated, keep that voting block. Don't ever, because smart people don't vote the way that block votes. They don't. You don't keep voting for Rahm Emanuel. You don't keep voting for, Rauner and all these losers. Smart people rise up and say, one dead kid is too much. Black and white. And if you think they give a shiznit, they don't. If they cared about you, they'd let you keep your house. Okay? If they cared about you, they'd let you take your kids to the good schools, but they don't. They want you stupid and violent, and it's on purpose. It is a modern plantation, a modern ghetto, a modern concentration camp. Keep them hot, keep them angry, give them guns. Here we go. Problem, reaction, solution. They are the problem. Who are they? Those in charge. Rahm. And who's the absolute worst? The real monster.
Are you talking about Madigan?
Absolutely. Madigan's the real power. He always has been. And then, Rahm, when it's time, I feel so awful that black kids they're not as celebrated as Jewish kids. I feel awful. Did I get elected? Okay, I won't ever talk about that again. Yeah. Woo! See you later. Ooh, I love to do the little sidestep. Now you see me, now you don't. I come and go. And I'm sitting there with Al, who is a dear friend of mine, and all this. Folks, we are the same. We are brothers. This is all by design because they're taking real land. Right? When Al can't pay his taxes, they take the house. That's theirs now.
That's it.
They do a couple of clicks of a mouse, and you're broke. You've never seen any money. Mm-hmm. You've never done anything. Clickety-click, everything you own is gone, and it's real stuff. Your gold, your family's wealth, your property, your life, your children. It's all a big scam. And there's so many of us, and it's not Black Lives Matter. That's more division. It's lives matter, the people. God, when wilt thou step up for the people? What about what is the old song? When wilt thou free the people? Oh God of mercy, when the people, Lord, the people, not kings and thrones, but men. That's why, when they're celebrating the Queen's birthday, I don't give a shiznit about the Queen. This is about freedom. How about the revolt in Turkey when they're trying to fight back against Islamofascism over the weekend, against women being enslaved, against freedom? And our president stood with that barbarian that's running Turkey. Kathy, you know all about that area, right?
Greek, that's
You're
right.
Greek, of course.
They enslaved the Greeks for 400 years.
Yeah, but the guy's a bastard running Turkey. And who did Hillary and Obama stand with? The slave master. Mm-hmm. I love the people outside of Obama's convention, Trump's convention. Islamophobia is not American. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, the enslavement of women is sure American. The hatred of Sharia law is sure American. Mm-hmm. The hatred of wanting to kill everyone that doesn't think like you. The hatred of wanting to drive a truck over little children. God. The hatred of wanting to take a gun and shoot up a gay nightclub. That's sure American. Islam means submit. Islamophobia is not American. I don't hate Muslims, but Islam is a political point of view. You better believe I can't stand it. Islam is not American. Really? Do they know what it is? I love all the gay guys marching hand in hand. Oh, Islamophobia is wrong. Really? Because they want you to they want your head separated from your body. Do you want your head gone? Do you want to be dead? Because that's what they want. Again, not all. There was nice Nazis. I saw Schindler's List. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we couldn't. We eventually just have to go. Enough is enough.
Let me say something about Black Lives Matter, about what the about what the cops said, about what you said, and something that is happening in my own family right now.
Yes.
First of all,
you hate white people.
Well, first of all,
no, what?
It's like the Bible. People take from it what they want to take from it.
Boy, they piecemeal it.
When I hear Black Lives Matter, I think a message from black people to stop killing each other.
Okay.
Black people are killing black people at a rate of 1,000 to 1 compared to cops killing black people.
Yep.
That's what I hear when I hear Black Lives Matter. You hear Black Lives Matter, you think, well, don't all lives matter?
Right. Well, that's true.
Some people are now hearing Black Lives Matter, and they're thinking, "Oh, that means the cops are out of control, and we've got to kill cops now because they don't care about black people." Perception is reality, though.
Yep.
And when you get pulled over
8 o'clock at the Loop, yeah.
When you get pulled over for a ticket leaving the studio today,
yeah.
What's going through your mind is, shoot, I just got pulled over for a ticket. If I get pulled over for a ticket, I'm thinking, am I going to get shot when I reach it in my pocket to get my license out? Perception is reality.
Well, as crazy as that sounds, and I think to a lot of white people listening, oh, come on, Al. The guy was reaching for his license.
Exactly.
And they emptied the gun into him.
Now, there's something going on with my family right now.
Yes.
With my lovely wife, Claire.
Oh, she's a doll.
I love you, baby.
She's a doll.
For those of you who do not know, I am black. I'm blackety black. I'm so black when I go outside, the street lights come on.
Wesley Snipes looked at you, and what did he say?
He said, damn, you're black.
Yes.
And my beautiful, lovely wife is white. And her nephew posted on Facebook, the Calvin and Hobbes...
the peeing thing? Yeah.
It was a Calvin and Hobbes peeing on Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
And Claire goes, that your uncle is black, right? And then they started going back.
Well, I got to say, that's probably why he did it.
You're the only black person he knows.
Yeah.
And he hates you.
Yeah, I got to be real honest with you. If you were the only black person I know, Al, I'd be racist. No. The way he treats his wife.
Oh, my God.
So now they're all pissed off.
What?
So now they're all pissed off. My wife and
you do treat your wife. I mean,
like
you
I
saw
treat her like a queen. Like
you
a
saw
being queen.
You saw Roots, right?
We share the same
The queen of
dream.
the slaves.
It's
Our
like-
hearts and beat as one.
It's like Roots in reverse.
She loves it and loves me.
He sat at the Thanksgiving Day table without a shirt on.
Yep.
It's my house.
Against his will.
If they're going to take the damn house, I should at least be able to sit at the Thanksgiving table with no shirt on.
I gotta have Thanksgiving with the family.
I need more dressing, Claire.
Claire, this turkey, I want more white meat. You know what I like.
You got to understand, that's a Cadillac move right there. Cadillac would come home.
Cadillac's your grandfather.
Take off his shirt.
Yeah.
Take off his pants, his shoes, hang him on the banister.
Yeah.
And walk over to his chair in his underwear, make himself a highball, and start reading the newspaper. And it didn't matter if the President of the United States walked in. He was going to be in his T-shirt and drawers.
Well, you know what we say.
Model.
You know what Claire always says. Black dinks matter.
Yep.
Robert, hello.
Hey, Mancow. Love your show.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, it's interesting. I've been a long-time listener, and I remember back in the 90s, you actually called this.
I've been predicting this, of course. Of course. It's not that guy. It's that. You'd have this if it wasn't that guy. If we didn't have this, you'd have that. Oh, you'd have all kinds of nice things if it wasn't for those people. Meanwhile, the politicians are doing all the stealing. Look at all the money. Look at all the money you pay. And now everybody you know is paying that. And we're broke? That's because we're being ripped off, man. We're being stolen from. It isn't me and you versus them versus us, this group versus that group. Oh, and then open the borders and let the rattlesnakes in and then act shocked when the rattlesnakes bite. I mean, it's a scam. They know what's going on. This is all by design, folks. This is exactly the way it's meant to happen. John, hello.
Mancow.
Hey, bud.
Hey, I hate to change the subject on you because you're having some really good conversations there, but that Uber driver clip you keep playing.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's not Seth Rogen? Because that sounds just like him screaming.
By the way, can I just tell you, Seth Rogen, whatever he touches is hilarious. Am I going to be the first to say it?
What, the hot dog movie you're talking about?
Have you seen the ads for that?
I have.
Still
that
haven't.
that looks like the low point of humanity. That may be just proof of de-evolution.
Oh, no.
No, but Seth
What
Rogen.
is it? What's the hot dog movie thing?
I don't know.
He plays a hot dog.
He plays an animated hot dog in love with a lady bun. And all he wants to do is be inside the bun.
Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding.
So it's like an adult cartoon, right?
He's a hot dog. and a girl is a hot dog bun. And all he wants is to be in the bun.
That's horrible.
Which is kind of like our story, but animated.
We're at the hospital. Administration is right here.
That does sound
Get in there.
It really does.
Get in there.
We're
Out of my car now.
Where is my bag?
It's been a long time since Seth Rogen. I thought he was funny.
Why are you yelling at
Been
me?
tedious.
You won't get out of my car.
But you're not to yell at me.
Get out of my car.
Where is my destination?
Get out of my car.
Mike, hello. Welcome to the program.
Big Mike.
What's up, Kyle? Love you guys.
Hey, brother, you're a cop, right? Do you think this Black Lives Matter thing, you think this whole movement is leading to cops being killed?
I believe it's the media. Media lets us see what we want to see, but that's not why I called. Earlier, I heard something about citizens having to protect us. We didn't join the force to be protected. All right? I believe the majority of us, 99%, joined it for one reason. That's to help people. So white, black, brown, I don't care what color, pink, purple, green. If you need us, call us. We're going to be there.
Wait a minute, dude, there's pink and purple cops?
That's trippy,
I've never
man.
seen that, man.
It's like Pokemon.
God, I want to get high and see a pink cop, man.
Killing blacks in Chirac. Don't run, they'll shoot you in the back. Cause Chicago cops, you can't stop. Rum ain't got nothing to say. He's just staring at the sky with a tear in his eye.
And I'm sorry.
Join us, we're gonna march on. Now we got a black lives, a black pride, a piece of so you want. We ain't never gonna die cause we're black. Yes, we're black. They're killing blacks. They're killing blacks. They're killing blacks. Blacks.
Problem
They're killing
Reaction solution. They create the problem. Remember that. They are the problem. And then we react in fear, and then they offer the solution, which is always, give up your gun or a freedom or give up more of your money. That's always their end game. They get more, we lose. Joylet, hello.
Hey, Mancow, love you show.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment about all this. You talking about how the government is up here and they have everything planned out, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Look at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
Oh, it's all it's false flags. It's fake, right? They put chemicals in the water to. Well, look at the water. You think they care about us?
Nope.
Our water now, we find out in Chicago, has lead.
Sticking with Chicago now, residents there increasingly concerned about the risk of lead in their drinking water.
Lead in the water.
Lead in the water.
Children gonna die.
Robert, hello.
Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Love your show.
Thank you, dude.
Wild theory here, and then a comment about Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Yeah, you just talked about the lead in the water. Well, you know what happens to developing brains with a small amount of lead through drinking water throughout the years?
Yeah.
There's a huge loss of empathy, and some people, they become homicidal maniacs. And I think that's your problem there, solution and your theory in that.
Well, no, it's of course. You lose empathy. Yes, you don't feel because they've killed that part of your brain. Of course. So, wow, there's all kinds of chemicals in the water. There's also huge amounts of estrogen in the water.
That's right.
Which feminize men. You don't think men are feminized? Look around.
Yeah.
And there's a residue after they do crop dusting lines across the city of Chicago. Touch your car, you'll feel it. I've had it analyzed, and it's barium. It's all kinds of things that calm us. And then look out your car window. It's in our water. It's in the air. And then look out your car window.
Yep.
And look at the zombies. Watch Walking Dead, and then look out your car window. Is there much difference?
You're right.
And why aren't we upset? Why are we allowing our children to be killed? What we need is Al Capone, man.
Hell yeah.
We need him back. Deidre Capone, how are you?
Good, Mancow. How are you?
Do you remember? You're too young to remember Uncle Al Capone, aren't you?
Oh, no. I remember him very well. I'm 76 years old right now, so I knew him very well. Let me see.
You have a very youthful voice.
Well, thank you very much, but I need to stay around. I had my grandfather. My grandfather was Ralph Capone, Al's older brother and business partner. And so I had my grandfather teaching me things and telling me things until I was 34 years old. And I lived with that family, with their sister, their mother. So I was reminded of a lot of the things that went on back then. And they wanted me to write a book, which I did, Uncle Al Capone. And in there, I really tell the human side. And yes, if Al Capone was president today, you'd have a country that you would really love and believe in and help.
Well, I'm Italian, so I'm sure I'd be okay.
Yeah. Hey, Goomba.
Yeah.
You'd be just fine.
So what part of Chicago? What are we talking about? Where were you living, Marie?
I used to live on the south side of Chicago,
South
where all the
side?
Italians lived.
Where's this?
On the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, what part?
7300 South on the east side.
So what was his demeanor like? What was Uncle Al Capone like?
I knew him after he got out of Alcatraz, and the treatment that they gave my uncle in Alcatraz was horrific.
Didn't he deserve it, though?
They told my grandfather... Say that... I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
I said, didn't he deserve it? He's El Capone. If anyone deserves bad treatment in jail, it's El Capone.
But based on what? What evidence do you have that he deserves something like that? I mean, he was the only thing that he was ever convicted of is income tax evasion.
That's right. The only thing they ever got him on was tax fraud. Yep. And if that's the case, brother, you should be in jail.
That's true.
And I'll tell you, in 1992, the American Bar Association in Chicago retried him on income tax evasion and found him not guilty on all charges. And this last April, the American Bar Association had a mock trial, and they tried him for murder at the St. Valentine's Day massacre, and he was acquitted. He was acquitted by all these professional lawyers.
Al Capone was a fantastic guy.
He was, and I'm going to buy an O.J. Simpson jersey.
Who knew?
He was fantastic. He
Okay.
really was. I mean, he was a businessman. He was an immigrant.
Yeah.
He was, and these businessmen in Chicago didn't like it that
He ran the town. Hey, he
ran the town.
But wasn't he like? I mean, look, you're his family member. I don't want to be too rough on you here,
And
but
I'm a woman, and women don't know anything, right?
exactly, Kathy, you could learn from Deidre Capone.
You don't believe that. Mancow has 2 daughters.
I have 2 daughters and a lovely
that.
wife and a great mother-in-law, and I like strong women. But listen, Deidre Capone.
I'm strong.
Everything I've read, he was syphilitic and out of his mind the last couple of years. Was he like a madman?
No, and the treatment that they gave him in Alcatraz is they were treating him with injections of mercury. You're talking about what lead in the water does to a brain. What does mercury in your blood vessels do to your brain?
It messes
That's
you up.
what they were treating him with. Exactly.
Do you
Exactly.
have anything of his? Did you keep anything of his as a memento?
Yes, I have his first diamond ring was given to me. Also, a cameo brooch was given to me, and I have a lot of artifacts from the house because I was kind of the heir apparent in that household. I was a woman, but I'm playing the role of a man in my family, and it's been very difficult for me to do.
I like sometimes when my wife plays the role of a man with different attachments and stuff. Look, this is Uncle Al is the book, and AMC's doing a special on her, The Making of the Mob, Chicago. It's going to be on Monday nights. Again, that's AMC. Deidre Capone. Thank you very much. You know, we're right here in Chicago.
Daddy was a cop on the east side of Chicago, back in the USA, back in the bad old days, in the heat of a summer night.
John?
Yes.
What's up, John?
How you doing? Love your show, man.
Thank you, man.
Hey, man, I waited 11 years to get on the show. Not going to lie.
11 years, and finally,
11 years.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for today. Join us tomorrow when. No, I'm kidding. What's up, brother?
Man, so I'm an 8-year vet in the Army. I just want to say something about the Black Lives Matter. Have you ever in history seen people outside with signs saying White Lives Matter? Ever?
No.
Never.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't go to white power Klan rallies. Maybe that happens. I've never.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, that would happen at rallies. But I'm talking about. I mean, this just doesn't happen in just certain areas. I mean, if you really think about it, Black Lives Matter. You're basically saying that only Black Lives matter.
Well, there was a black cop on TV, a black sheriff out of Wisconsin, and we just played the audio, and he was basically saying that he believes this Black Lives Matter movement has morphed into a violent movement that is leading to the killing of cops. Is that what you believe?
I believe 100% yes. I believe that the reason why this is all happening is because
Hey, brother, I want to tell you something. You know what I believe?
Yes.
I believe children are our future. I want to talk to you more. Hang on. Al's shaking his head all upset. We'll have that coming up. We'll have sport headlines coming up as well, I guess.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Ricky Schroeder, Jason Bateman, and Alfonso all appear together as the Stratton family. Name the show.
Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons.
Remember
That's
that
the
show?
best. That was awesome. They had the train in the living room.
I thought that was the Moe's lineup at the convention.
That's what yes, they're also speaking tonight at the Trump convention. Let's go to Aurora. Let's say hi to Brian. Brian, hi. What's up, man?
There we go. Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
I got two things I want to ask you. One of them was, I don't really believe that there's these gangbangers that are killing these people on the South Side. I mean, some of the targets just don't make no sense, killing old people and children. How many of these people have they arrested? I seriously think it's a bigger thing going on. Somebody else is out there doing it just to make awareness, just to bring it up about the guns that get them all taken away.
Well, we do care, right? Look, here's the deal. When you hear about a gangbanger being killed, who cares? Nobody. Their family only cares when the cameras are rolling. If you really cared about your kid, he wouldn't be a gangbanger. That was a kid that wasn't, you didn't pay a lot of attention to.
Do black people know about Pokemon Go? Because I think that could settle a lot of these problems.
Distract them.
There's like 50,000 white kids at Grant Park playing Pokemon Go. Let's get the black kids involved.
People are walking off cliffs in California.
Yeah,
hopping over fences.
Let's do everything real stupid. Pokemon Go, WWE Network. That's all I do all day. And I have no problems.
Okay.
Black Lives Matters, terrorists, nothing bothers me.
Yeah.
Their girlfriend.
You don't turn on, don't watch. He never watches the news. If you don't know anything, you're just happier.
Yeah.
Well, you have to wonder, right? Do they let these things happen? Because the end game is they want to take, they want to disarm us. So do they let that happen so that they can? Is it all a setup? Yeah, could be. Paul, hello. But I do think gangbangers kill each other too. Yes, Paul, hello. Paul, did you give up? Yeah, he just hung up. I heard him and he got afraid. Jake, you'll be up next.
Up next on the Mancow.
Hugh Hefner launched this cable channel. The year was 1982. Al, it's impossible. What was it?
Oh, my God. Playboy TV?
Yes. First the earth cooled, and then the dinosaurs came. What was the movie?
Land Before Time?
No. Airplane.
Oh, wow.
That's way off.
Yeah.
Kathy gave me an 80s game. I'm having fun with this today. Sean?
Kyle, love your show.
We're going to play rock, paper, scissors. Now, this is for my tickets, VIP tickets, the First Merit Bank Pavilion to see Cheap Trick with Hart and Joan Jett. We'll play next live on the radio. We'll also take your calls.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
This is Mancow.
Can I help you?
Hi, is this the motel?
Yes.
Do you guys have a lost and found there?
What do you lose?
I have a room here.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a girl stop by from Backpage.
What happened?
And I woke up in a tub of ice.
Oh, that happens.
And I was wondering if you found my liver.
Oh, no, we haven't found anything.
Yeah, because the girl from Backpage left, and I just woke up in a tub of ice, and I noticed that my liver's gone.
Oh, no. So how are you gonna control your blood sugar?
Well, that's why I'm asking you if you guys have a lost and found.
No, I'm sorry. We don't.
Why are you laughing? This is a serious matter.
And now. This
is Cheap Trick, gonna raise hell. Hey, you want to see Cheap Trick? I don't know why they're calling this a Hart show.
Get two Rock and Roll Hall of Famers there in Joan Jett and Cheap Trick.
3.
And they're calling it the Hart Show.
Isn't Hart in the Hall of Fame?
Are they
in also?
Are they in too?
How sexist of them.
They are.
I'm just saying, it's a Hart show, really? I mean, Fat Nancy's great and everything. She's making your wings back and, back in the back.
Fat women
there,
love
too.
Hart.
What's that?
Fat women love Hart.
Really? I'm just saying, Cheap Trick's there.
It's like old Adele.
And they're promoting Hart? Anyway, we got tickets to, these are my tickets, actually. Kathy, am I lying about this?
No, it's absolutely true. They're your tickets.
These are my VIP First Merit Bank Pavilion tickets to go see Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, and Hart. So, anyway, we got to play rock, paper, scissors. Sean, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. All right, go ahead. 3, 2, 1. What do you got?
Rock.
I'm a rock, too.
Tie.
Oh.
Let's do it again. Here we go. Go. What are you?
Paper.
I'm
Paper.
paper, too.
That's absolutely
Okay.
true.
Let's go again. Go.
Rock.
I'm paper.
You lost. Sorry, sir.
Love your show, bud.
Thank you. Hey, man, can I give you something else?
Sure.
Okay, great. We've got a Jonathan Brandmeier bobblehead.
Nice.
It was in the trash, but it's yours.
No one would take them.
Pokemon Go fever is sweeping the nation.
Pokemon
People
Go.
are playing it in practically every age group, from kids to adults. But what about Dad? Doesn't he deserve a game of his own? Introducing Pokemon Ho.
Dad will have hours of fun driving around looking for Jigglypuffs.
Yeah.
The game will direct him to all area massage parlors. And once he selects one, all he has to do is walk in and say the special code phrase, "Let me have a Pikachu naked."
I have a 7-year-old, and I don't want him to have to download his childhood. You understand? I want him to be a kid. I want him to go outside and play and think of stuff to do. And it's hard as a parent, man. You got to let him play some video games, right? Because you got to let him keep up with his boys at school. You don't want to be that weird kid at the lunch table shooting marbles going, "My dad says this is a video game." I'm trying to do that.
Chip, what do you really think about the Mancow?
The guy's one and only rock stars here in Chicago. He's got the best smoke. We're always puffing together. Trim follows him like you won't believe.
Yep.
Hung like a horse, okay?
Yep.
He burns the candle at both ends. He's one of the sharpest geniuses I've ever been in the presence of.
So true.
I can't say enough about him except that he's the Mancow and nobody else is.
Hey, Carl.
Get back.
Carl. Get back.
Mancow, how are you?
What's up, brother?
Hey, love you, love the show. I love the crew. You guys are the best.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Cal, this is by design. There is not one death out there that they didn't plan. This is all someone out there putting this together. You know why they put the concealed carry out there? So they can kill the good white guys that they couldn't get before that aren't engaged in crime. Now they can say, "Oh, look, he had a gun. I'm a justified shooting."
I don't know, man. I'll tell you, after what happened in Paris, I think we need to ban trucks. Was it a white truck?
Yeah, it was a white truck.
You see, Al? See? Black
What
trucks
else
matter.
would it have been?
Black trucks matter, too.
Black trucks don't do that.
Hunter, hello.
Black truck is a loving truck.
Black trucks just protest.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, I'll just lay down the basics. I'm a 19-year-old, and I'm really scared for my future right now. I don't know what the future holds. See, we keep protesting Black Lives Matter. Let's get over to the fact that all lives matter at this point. In the United States, I wonder what other countries are thinking when they see these terrorist attacks happen inside the United States, regardless of terrorist attacks or not. Black Lives Matter movements, we look like a joke as a country. We've got two politicians that are hated running for office right now. I don't know what the future holds.
Hey, Hunter, first of all, you're 19 years old. I don't take calls from anyone under 26, but that's okay. Have you been out of America?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Twice.
Where have you been?
I've been to Paris, actually, and I went to Lithuania.
Yeah. So their open immigration and all of their welfare meant that everybody who was unhappy elsewhere and didn't want to work went to France. And now they're pissed off and sitting around, and, God, women aren't covered in beekeeper costumes in Paris. But everything's they're all on welfare. It's beautiful. Brother, look, I've traveled the world, too, and I've spent time in Paris. I love Paris, but, in fact, that may be over. That whole thing, that may just be done. We may have seen the end of that. But, I don't really, this, what must the rest of the world think of Trump and Hillary? I don't care. I'll clue you in on something else which you probably felt. They hate us. And this idea that we want to be like them, I don't want to be like them. I want to be like America. And you're 19 years old, you got a lot to learn. But I'm telling you, son, you really don't need to worry about what they think of us. And this whole globalist idea that Hillary talks about, the one world, the big happy village, all this. China hates us. They want us dead. They want the land. They got a lot of people. And we're getting screwed 8 days till Sunday on every trade deal we have with these people. And I'll tell you what, Mexico, you know what they care about? Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what Canada cares about? Canada.
Yeah.
And we've just been so big and so great for so long, we've forgotten that. We need to start caring about America again.
That's right.
I see too many towns driving around just out near the outskirts of Chicago that are shuttered and shut down. And that's why I'm saying that every single empty location in Chicago should be a new pizza spot.
Absolutely.
Sir, and I want you to put it there.
Persona, it's coming to every single shuttered building you guys have.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's either going to be a Mattress Firm, a Starbucks, a Subway, or a Persona Pizza.
Persona Pizza.
Delicious pizza.
So you're growing all over. You're growing all over like crazy. But you got a lot of guts because Chicago is a very that's a tough pizza town.
It's a tough town for pizza. Yeah, but you guys love it.
That Chipotle
Everybody
food.
loves
Really,
it.
really good.
Well, but I only like it because you're standing there looking at me with your tats out.
I'm a
Flexing.
The
peaceful
smell is really
chef.
good. It's wood fired,
It's very
right?
nice.
It's wood fired, yeah.
Hot and
800
hardcore.
degrees, 90 seconds. That's why you love it. It's fast.
Yeah.
Hot.
And hot.
Crust.
Dr. Conrad Murray.
Crust is a little black,
You remember he was the guy that...
Black crust matters.
Yes.
Killed Michael Jackson.
You remember,
crust matters.
Dr. Conrad, did he kill Michael Jackson? Michael wanted
Pretty
the drugs.
much.
Probably hard to sleep when you're a pedophile and you have all those thoughts.
Yeah.
He probably didn't sleep her well. Dr. Conrad Murray says his conversations, Michael wanted to marry his 12-year-old goddaughter, and that his masturbatory fantasy, he was in love with Emma Watson,
Oh, my God.
the girl from Harry Potter. He was in love with her. She was 11 at the
Wow.
time.
She's beautiful.
I would have pictured him more as a Danny Radcliffe kind of guy.
Yes, Danny Radcliffe is wonderful. Most wonderful thing you do is share the bed with Danny Radcliffe and give him some Jesus juice.
That's the ghost of Michael Jackson. John, hello.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
There's an echo. Is that the phone line or me? Oh, I'm doing a radio show. What's going on with you?
Can you hear me?
Are you kidding? John, is your name John? Did I respond to what you said?
Can you hear me?
Goodbye, John. I mean, come on, you that stupid? Sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
Nice.
I feel sorry for that little ginger he ignored, though, you know? What was that little redhead? Rupert something? The little redhead from... Remember the redhead?
Oh,
Ron?
sure.
What's his name? Ron?
Ron Weasley, I think.
Oh, God, they were the hottest things on earth, and now we don't care anymore. Kind of like, hopefully, Pokemon in 20 years.
Oh, God, hopefully.
Guns N' Roses got stopped at the border because they had a bunch of guns. Mick Jagger is going to be a father soon. He's 72.
And his girlfriend's 29.
29.
I want to tell you something. How smart is this guy? No, think about this. At first, you're like, he's 72. He's having a kid with a woman younger than his daughter. By the time this kid is a teen, he'll be dead. I think it's perfect. It's perfect timing. Tara Reid walked out of an interview.
People talked about your surgeries before. Are you still...
Remember her creepy boob job, Tara Reid, the Frankenbreast?
No, I haven't had any surgery for a while, Jenny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you too.
And I'm glad that you've been kind of open about it, because I hate when people, say, no, I've never done anything. And you've been kind of pretty open about things going wrong, but it's... Hi, Tara.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you were talking to somebody else. So you look great now. So you're good and done not moving forward with plastic surgery.
I think I made that clear about 100 times. I know.
I didn't hear that 100 times. I'm so sorry.
Maybe you only read the bad things, but I've been made that really clear so many years. But
so does it
read what you want to read? But I think it was really nice talking to you, and really good luck with your show. And
good luck to you
awesome.
too. And I'm so excited about Sharknado, and I hope you stay married. And I hope that
you stay married too. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I will, and I hope your knees get a little wobblier than they already are. So
I think
have
my
a good
knees.
day.
Oh yeah, I hope your get even nicer because they're amazing. Same guy did mine, right?
Thank you.
Same
Yes,
guy. Fantastic.
Yes, same guy.
I'll always use your advice. You're the best. Bye.
Love you, Tara. Good luck with Sharknado 18.
Wow.
The passive-aggressive
Man.
cockfight.
She was there only to talk about Sharknado. Really? How awful is that? Of course she's going to ask about the surgeries in her past relationships. Come on. Nobody wants to know about Sharknado. We know what to expect.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, it's true. Coming up, we're going to talk with Ron Jeremy only about his new movie. I'll never forget. I mean, we've been through this so many times. Jimmy J.J. Walker's coming in from Zanies. Don't mention Good Times. Remember that one?
Right.
Or
It's
how about this one?
ridiculous.
Eve McCormick's coming in. Don't mention the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
That really happened to us.
Right.
And, of course, I immediately do it, and then they get pissed off. But, yeah. All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Stan?
Yeah, go ahead, Mancow. Love your show, buddy.
Who's ordering you around?
Go
now?
ahead. You don't tell Mancow Muller what to do. You know who you're talking to?
Yeah, Mancow, son. You don't tell him what to do, boy.
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. John Hetlinger, 82 years old, took to the stage in Chicago this weekend. You think that's exciting? The dogs in my neighborhood were singing System of a Down. How crazy is the world? So there was a Turkish what would you call it? A coup.
A coup.
A Turkish coup. Members of the government. Now, the coup wanted voting and freedom of religion and freedom of the press and freedom for women.
Mm-hmm.
They now freedom of religion.
Yeah.
Freedom to vote.
Okay.
Freedom for women. Freedom. Okay. The president there.
Yes.
In Turkey is an Islamist. He wants women enslaved and not to vote. He wants no voting. He wants no press, no free press. Women shouldn't drive, et cetera, et cetera. Who did we support? The freedom fighters? No.
Ooh.
Barack Hussein Obama supported the Muslim president who wants enslavement and Sharia law. These sure are crazy days, man. Wrong is right. Right is wrong. Some EBT cards. You know what those are?
Oh, like link cards?
Yeah. Welfare cards. The phone number if you needed help.
Yeah.
This happened in Maine. It was a phone sex line. This is what you got if you called.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys free, press 1 now. To talk to exciting guys.
Twisted Sister live in the Lava Lamp Love Lounge. That's by request. Cops caught a guy playing Pokémon Go in Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in front of the station looking for a monster, and they caught him. He was on the wanted list.
Oh, that's
Next on the Mancow.
Stan?
Yes, sir, Kyle. Love your show, buddy.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I got.
Yeah, you go ahead. We'll play rock, paper, scissors on the radio next.
The Cumulus Station, WLUP-FM, Chicago.
All right, Stan.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Kyle, how you doing? Love your show, brother.
Why do you keep saying go ahead? Go ahead.
I think I'm used to say that on my radio at work. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
10-4.
Your radio. Wait a minute. Where do you work? Over at the Drive?
No.
You'd be better than Pete McMurray. I can tell you that.
No, I'm a 399 operating engineer.
He is an ass kisser, that guy. What's that, sir?
I'm an operating engineer, Mancow.
What does that mean? What do you do?
Like you're building engineer.
So you're like, what, the guy from One Day at a Time? You're like
in your building. You're a building engineer. Takes care of your stuff in the building for you.
You're a super?
Not a super, but I'm a union engineer.
You're like Snyder.
That's a great job.
You're like Snyder. You're like Snyder on One Day at a Time, or for the brothers, like Bookman on Good Times.
No, I mean, you're trying to make it sound all sexy, dude.
They make a lot of money. That's a great union.
That's a very good
They keep
job.
the buildings cold in the summer and hot in the winter.
Yeah, well, better. Then we must have a real sucky one here.
We do.
Be an idiot. Hey, Mrs. Romano, what do you have for dinner tonight?
Must be cold in here, Mrs. Romano.
Hey, where's that ugly daughter of yours, the drug addict, the one who used to sleep with her mom and dad? Mackenzie Phillips. It's hard for me to listen to that music now.
Sad story. Yep.
Her dad used to rape her.
Bonnie Franklin always had
And
the
it was
high
like
beams, though.
semi-consensual or something for a while. It was just
It's
so
not
strange.
semi-consensual. Incest isn't What are you talking about?
She slept with him on her wedding night.
It's like a Claire situation.
Semi-consensual.
Well,
yes, that's semi-consensual.
She was mentally abused. She was emotionally abused by him, and she thought that it was correct.
That's rape. And I'll tell you something else that's rape.
The Bill Cosby dictionary. It's like semi-consensual.
Well, you do understand, in her case, it was. She thought it was a real relationship for a while.
Well, it was. It was her father. God. Man. She's such a nice girl. I really like her. And no wonder she was such a mess.
She was a mess.
Oh. And then that Valerie Bertinelli. The fatter she got, the more I wanted to be with her.
That slob son.
Oh, that son. What happened? Oh, man. Yeah, what happens when Jabba the Hutt gets it on him with a guitar god? Oh, guys, very exciting, man. This is so cool. Claire won a convention this weekend. Al's wife, and you were there.
I was out at a cosplay convention,
Well,
and Al's wife
he was dressed
there.
as a Jawa. Love
I
Cheese
was a Jawa.
goes out as a
and
Jawa.
Al's wife was dressed up as Slava the Butt.
I was wondering where she went this weekend.
Anyway, Stan?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Okay. Hey,
oh, come on. This guy's awesome.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
People really upset that Richard Roper didn't like Ghostbusters. Do us a favor and die. You don't know anything about reviewing movies. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true.
Well, yep.
You thought it was okay.
It was okay. It wasn't a bad movie.
Secret Life of Pets held it off. Ghostbusters didn't do as great as they thought. If a movie opens that week, I can't imagine it's going to get better for Ghostbusters.
Right.
So maybe Lady Ghostbusters wasn't a good idea with female Slimer. And all the originals are in the movie, but not as their characters.
Which is really bizarre.
So take a beloved franchise like Ghostbusters.
Right.
Bring back Aykroyd and all of them. Bring back Bill Murray, right? Danny, Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
But don't make them their characters.
So strange.
I heard Aykroyd's only in it for like 10 seconds. Is that correct?
They're all in it for about 10 seconds.
He says, I
Bill
understand.
Murray has 2 scenes, but everybody else just has 1.
Does Aykroyd just say, I ain't afraid of no ghosts?
I don't remember.
I mean, hardy, har, does that suck?
But Mrs. Slimer's very cute.
Mrs. Slimer.
Got to make that money off toys.
Kathy?
Yes.
I'd like you to play Mrs. Slimer on this goatee.
That's right. I'd like to tug that weird beard.
Hell
I
yeah.
love
I
tugging
got to
that
tell you
beard all
something.
day.
Do you guys read Frank and Ernest in the Sun-Times?
Yeah.
So this guy's petting his dog, and he says the nice thing about dogs is they love a pat answer. That's so fun. That's so fun. He's patting. Oh, Frank and Ernest, you kill me. Okay. Stan, you ready?
Yes, sir. I just want to let you know I'm going to go to Golf Mill Ford after I get off the phone with you.
God bless you. All right.
Still kissing ass.
Check out the flex. Check out the flex. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. And when I say check out the flex, it's because I've rolled up my sleeve and I want you to see the gun. I want you to see the gun show here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
3. Okay, what do you got?
Scissors.
No.
Rock.
No, come on.
Rock.
Come on, he's a good guy.
I want to give you something anyway, okay?
It was Rock.
Thanks, brother.
And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, never mind.
Don't
I
say
can't
it.
do it. No, I can't do it.
Don't say it.
I'm going to give you...
No, don't do it.
No, never mind. I'm going to give you a deal on a quality car over at Gulf Mill Ford. No. Hang on. We'll give you... I'll give him something. I like that guy. Jake, hello.
Hey, how's it going, man? I love your show.
Thank you, dude. 9 o'clock.
Hey, I was just at a comment about the whole mass shootings and everything that's going on.
Yes.
I really don't understand it.
Oh no! See, you don't understand it. They've been shot. Get it? John, hello.
Yes.
Bunch of people been shot. Yeah, glad I could explain it to you. Hey, thank you again.
Again, 11 years in the making. I just wanted to tell you guys, man, I've been watching you guys, hearing you guys for so long. I remember when I broke my leg and I would watch your Eagle insurance commercial 10 times in a row.
Did you masturbate?
I couldn't move. To that girl that you crashed to, probably.
Yeah, she was hot. That was Irma. That was Irma. Used to be on the show, but Kathy's a lot hotter.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
She got a fat ass.
The eighth wonder of the world. Let me ask you something, Pizza Man. What's the name of your pizza company?
Persona Wood-Fired Pizzeria.
Did you check out Kathy?
I did check out Kathy. She's smoking hot.
She is smoking hot.
Smoking, wow.
I'd say a lot more because my wife can't hear anything on this radio
Well, go ahead, say
station,
more. Say more.
She's just,
Yeah,
you're right.
thanks.
That's juicy.
Her back's juicy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man.
All right.
Wow.
Pull it back maybe a little bit.
Pizza guy. Talking about the pizza.
That went from
Please,
juicy.
Please don't
Big
say.
jump.
No, wait a minute.
Damn.
Juicy is nice from the pizza guy. What you don't want is cheesy.
That's right.
Because that's Monistat 7 time, baby.
Right, yep, that's right.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you something. Did you check out the eighth wonder of the world?
What's that?
She's sitting on it. Do you know when she sits down, she's actually 2 inches taller? 30 years ago today, I love this movie. What a masterpiece. 30 years ago today, one of the great movies of all time, Aliens, was released.
Oh, yeah. Sigourney.
30 years ago. Sigourney Weaver's looking a little long in the face now.
Oh,
She's
always been
long in the face.
Yeah,
though.
she's starting to look a little like Tony Robbins. In fact, I don't know if it was her last time or Tony that told me to walk across those hot coals. Hey,
I got a
John.
loot crate from them.
What's that, John? I'm sorry.
I actually took out a loot crate. I'm a member of Loot Crate, and one of the things on there were those those alien things that jump into your face and they kill you. They gave me a little stuffed one.
Hey, John, are you drunk right now?
What's he talking about?
John, wait a minute. And you keep talking. John, are we doing a show together? What is this, the comedy act of John the Vet and Mancow? Why do you keep talking? You've been listening for 11 years.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a favorite moment?
You know what? No. Every single moment. I would actually replay them when I was in the military because there was nothing to listen to in the military except download old little skits or little pranks, phone calls. I remember the phone call prank. I remember all of that. It just
tell me one you remember.
I do remember one it was a prank call to a heating and cooling place.
A heating and cooling place, okay.
Yes. I remember heating and cooling place. I remember the person. I mean, it was like the worst, most simplest joke, which was, hey, is your refrigerator running?
Is your refrigerator
running? But honestly,
clever. We're so clever.
Wow, that's some. Wait, that's the greatest moment in the show's history.
You know,
It made him laugh. That's all that matters.
The same joke I did when I was 5. Yeah. I think the highlight of my day today is the guy that says, well, I listen to you because there's nothing else to listen to.
Yeah.
And it's just such a great compliment.
My life in the military.
Yeah. Really, there was nothing else, so thank you, sir. John, God bless you. Thanks for fighting for the country, and thanks for supporting us all these years. We appreciate it. We're honored to be the wallpaper, the background in your life. And thanks for taking us with you, man. And thanks for taking us when you went to battle. Appreciate it. Really do. Let's try to find that old phone scam. I wonder if we still have it. It's 9:05 at the Loop.
Operator.
Yes, is this information?
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me out with a question.
Okay, I can try.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Hello?
I've been through Aurora on a whore with no name. Better than a whore from Champagne.
Aurora girls really are the easiest.
She was so good, I wish I could remember her name. Such a good lady, I don't know her name.
That's it. That's it. Enjoy it.
Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
Get this thing off me, man. Get this thing off me, man. God dang.
A lizard jumped on an anchor man and terrified him.
He likes you. Yeah, I can tell, man.
I'm a lizard king. I can do anything.
Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
Get this thing off me, man.
Hotline, who's this?
Yeah, this is Chip Snuff. You tell Al Roker that jag up. He was wrong again. Sold out show.
By the way, it's true. That show sold out.
Enough's enough.
That show sold out.
You're welcome, Chip Enough. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I sold that show out for you.
I got a new movement for you, Al.
What's your new movement?
Fat Lives Matter.
Fat Lives Matter.
Lives Matter.
What?
And you're the big beluga out-of-shape whale with your face on the cover, showing everybody that look at me. I'm big and I'm a dumbass.
Oh.
This is how you treat me after I sold out your show?
You made
in
fun of
beautiful
him.
St. Charles?
You made fun of. You know you made fun of him.
I was not making fun of him. I was trying to get people to go out to beautiful St. Charles. It's right next door to something and sees enough's enough. So I talked it up. I put you over, son. And this is the thanks I get.
You were acting shocked that there were tickets available and you were mocking him.
I couldn't believe there were tickets available. I couldn't believe there was tickets available to see Chips Enough. And Enough's Enough. In beautiful St. Charles, Illinois. There were tickets available for that? Unbelievable.
Here's his new song, A Dog on a Bone.
Light up a peace pipe, now
like a dog on a bone. I think it's good. This Blondie song hit number 1. It was featured in American. What?
Oh,
it was featured in American Gigolo. Well, let me ask the question at least. Kathy,
Al's such a smart Alec
I know.
answering the
Well,
question.
no, see, I'm used
Ronnie?
to you have to ring in before
Ronnie?
the other people.
Yes, man. I love you,
Rock,
love you,
paper,
you crazy
scissors.
bastard.
You son of a bitch. Here we go. This is for my VIP passes to see Cheap Trick, Hart, and Joan Jett together tomorrow night. First Merit Bank Pavilion. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. 1,
Paper.
2. I didn't finish.
You didn't finish.
Disqualified. Okay, Corey, hello. You ready? Rock,
Hey,
paper,
Nick,
scissors.
what's up?
On 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What do you got?
Paper.
I have a rock.
You're a winner.
Winner. You just got VIP passes, brother.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you.
No, these are great seats. These
The
are
best
my
seats, your seats.
these are my tickets.
That's right.
And
Man,
you
that's
better-
awesome.
you better believe
me.
me-
You guys are awesome.
You better believe Mancow Muller and sit in the back. I got
These
good
are
seats
these
for
are
you.
Pike seats.
No, that's Pike and they sit in the back. Cheap
awesome.
Trick, Hart, Joan Jett, you're there, brother. You're there.
Up next on the Mancow.
Okay, we'll do another round of rock, paper, scissors. We'll take your calls. I want to do a vintage video game. Let's do that, actually. Let's get the clue right now, plus a phone call, too. Well, if you know what this is, you'll enjoy the next phone scam. The vintage video game. Pokémon Go, video games in the news right now. What was this one? You know, you call, you win. Oh, God, this is a tough one. Are we not even trying today?
Chicago all day. Running for office on a free lap dance platform. All right, guys. This is the Mancow.
Sunday afternoon, I'm in Barrington, and I got headphones on, and someone said, "You listen to your podcast?" Yes, that's what I do. When I'm not on, I listen to me. How do people get the podcast?
Just go to WLUP.com or just go on iTunes.
Okay.
Subscribe on iTunes. It'll be on your phone every day.
Okay, cool. You know, I don't make any money on that. Is somebody
you do
making
make money
on
off that?
I don't.
Yeah, you do, because people will listen, and then they'll tune in during the morning show, and so on and so forth.
What I'm saying is, if you know, I'm not making any money off that, but that's okay. I love all the experts on TV talking about the massacre in Baton Rouge. Morons. No, nobody knows what the hell's going on. Guns N' Roses got stopped at the border in Canada because they had guns.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't play up there in Canada.
Ghostbusters didn't do very well. 46 million. Secret Life of Pets is at 203 million.
Again, number one.
Yeah.
Wow. Planet of the Apes is back in the theater. I want to go see it on the big screen. The original Planet of the Apes, the classic.
Yep.
Maybe I'll take my kids to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, it's a great
one.
movie.
So 9:20 right now. We also have, 50 free pizzas we can give you from, what's it called? Persona Pizza?
Persona Pizzeria.
And where are you located at?
170 West Washington.
Okay, so
downtown.
we're going to, we need people. Do we have them in here? Where's the guy that was answering the phones? Hey, phone boy. Okay, so we're going to take 25 restaurant reviewers, but they got to call. They got to call after they try one of these pizzas. Also, Aurelio's Pizza is a great pizza.
I've heard of Aurelio's.
There's some great pizza here.
There's great pizza in Chicago. I just haven't tasted any of it.
But
Kathy was just giving me a whole hard time because she thought I didn't know pizza because I didn't know freaking Chicago pizza.
Give her a whole hard time yourself. Okay? What I'm saying, pal, is you say you're the pizza king. You've won all these awards.
Yes, I have.
I want you to throw down against some of the Chicago's best.
Bring it. Leo Spizzeri is out there right now. Hey, Leo, if you're listening, man, bring it. Let's go.
He's a great pizza chef.
He's a great pizza chef.
Good.
He's actually one of the World Pizza Champion team members. Leo is a great friend of mine. He's he's a great guy, man. He's a great pizza chef. Great baker.
Are you better than Chef Boyardee? Because I've had his pizza in a box.
I don't know, man. He's got a lot more.
I've got an idea for you. What about pizza in a cup?
Oh,
damn! Remember that?
That's a great idea.
Remember that? Yeah. We're calling
Panera Bread. How may I help you?
Panera.
Hey, what's up, brother? Is this Pantera Bread?
Yes, this is Panera Bread.
Is it true that Vinnie Paul comes in there every once in a while or not?
Who?
Vinnie Paul?
I don't know who that is.
on the next I Married a Zombie.
Damn it, Cheryl. Brains again.
Jeff, hello.
Yeah, man, I love your show. How's it going?
Man, it's going good.
Good. Hey, I wanted to request a phone scan from you guys. That monkey, the Pico. I think it's Pico with the dude from Police Academy.
You know what? We'll do it. I'll tell you what. We'll do it at 7:10 tomorrow morning. Put it on the schedule. We'll get a lot of calls for that. The Makiko, the monkey, the guy from Police Academy.
The live phone scan we do with Michael Winslow.
Yeah, it's popular. 7:10 tomorrow morning. We'll do it. Okay.
And now, 2 minutes of sports in 60 seconds.
Cubs against the Texas Rangers at Wrigley. Cubs going for the sweep, but they were up against their old nemesis, Cole Hamels, who no-hit them last time he pitched at Wrigley. Yesterday, the Cubs got a run off of them and lost 3-1. The Mets come to town for 3 starting tonight. Sox in Anaheim against the Angels, trying to avoid not only a sweep, but another shutout. The Sox hadn't scored a run since the All-Star break. Yesterday, they got 1 run and lost 8-1. They stay on the West Coast for 3 in Seattle starting tonight.
Now the Pirates trying to get this to extra innings.
Okay, yeah, mixed emotions. Yeah, he was devastated. Now he's excited. He knows what's going on. Hang in there, young man. If it's supposed to happen, it'll happen.
A little kid had a meltdown because the Pirates game went into extra innings.
He's been on an absolute roller coaster emotionally. What's he fueling with? Oh, yeah.
More sugar.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, if he's
okay, that's right. That'll rip him up.
He's in for the long haul. A 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the 17th. Yeah, it's time for dinner.
Don't say that. I would pay a lot for a hot dog right now.
I hope you didn't make reservations. And this one is deep to left and no.
You know, as if baseball isn't as exciting as it could be. I don't know how.
In the 18th, and this guy couldn't be happier.
Just overcome.
He'll remember where he was in the house when Marte hit that big home run.
It's a 3-year-older.
Yeah, you'd be out of your mind, too, if you had to watch a Pittsburgh Pirates game for 18 innings.
As if it couldn't get more exciting.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about babies in the audience. Oh, this vintage video game. If you know what it is, call us and win.
Hendrik Stenson wins the British Open, beating Phil Mickelson by 3 strokes. And Tim Tebow was supposed to speak at the Republican National Convention this week in Cleveland.
Yes.
He's not going to do it anymore. I guess someone intercepted his speech.
Oh.
Sports. Brought to you by the courtesy laugh.
What?
Sports brought to you by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Well, that's who insured my house, so good.
Couple calls in real quick. Let's go to Andy in Massillon. Hello, Andy. You're the first call on the last call.
Hey, Chuck. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well, Andy.
Thank you. I just have a quick question about the Cavs. Do you think that they can win more championships when you have DUIs?
No, I don't think they could because they would have to. I really don't believe they will do that. I'm sorry to say, but you never know. It would be good for everybody if they did. Mason in Virginia, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Charlie?
What's happening?
Not much. Hey, I had a quick question.
Yes.
How does it feel that you have 2 DUIs?
Listen, this is a great start because, listen, you aren't going to bother me. I got a hit show, you silly little clown. I was on All Bets Are Off. I want my audience to be smarter than that. Don't show your ignorance, you stupid fool. I'm taking another call and we'll test them.
The Spielberg movie, BFG, is at about $45 million total right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Secret Life of Pets is over $200 million. That Spielberg movie cost a ton of money.
Yep, but it doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't very good. A guy in Detroit, his bucket list was to get in a high-speed chase with the cops.
Okay.
And they pulled him over. He said, well, it's my bucket list. Arrest me.
Wow.
All right, let's go to Jeff. Jeff, hello.
Hi, Mancow. I love you. Love your show.
You want to be our pizza food critic?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we need 24 more critics, but you got to call the show after you eat there and give us your honest review.
How would you like to be a food critic, Mancow listener? We've got the great restaurant
Persona Wood-Fired Pizzeria, 170 West Washington.
That's here in our Content King studio today. That great restaurant.
Persona Wood-Fired Pizzeria at 170 West Washington.
Very nice job.
Is here. We want to feed you. Call 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. While supplies last, Mancow will buy you some amazing food at
Persona Wood-Fired Pizzeria, 170 West Washington.
Guns N' Roses got stopped at the border.
So, we weren't exactly arrested. We were detained for a little while.
They were detained.
They were very nice. They were very understanding. No, it happens. You can forget you had a gun.
Yeah, sometimes you forget you have a gun. Yeah, that's a problem. Hey, Chris.
Yes, man, Cal. Love your show.
Hang on, you're going to be a restaurant critic for us. Bruce, are you there?
I'm here.
Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. You ready, Kathy?
Ready?
You play with them, okay? It's 3, 2, 1. Okay?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
You ready, Bruce?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. What do you have?
Paper.
Paper. What do you have?
Scissors.
Scissors, yeah.
Hey, Glenn.
Yes. Let's make it go.
Hey, man.
Love the show.
Thank you, brother. Vintage video game.
Video game.
Yeah, what is it?
Mario Brothers.
What is it?
Mario Brothers.
Ooh. Will we accept it?
You're going to...
Yeah,
No.
I think
No.
so.
No.
Come on. No.
Give him another chance.
No.
Let him say it one more time.
No, he said Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I know. That's the wrong game.
That's good enough.
No, I would have given it to you.
Is
Hello.
this good enough, baby?
What's the vintage? What's the vintage video game?
Pokemon.
Go back to the other guy.
Okay.
Come on.
Pokemon.
Any idea what the vintage video game is?
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers is right. Nice job.
Hello?
How you doing, baby? I saw your ad on Backpage.
Yeah, where are you located?
I'm in...
Yes, how much time are you looking for?
Oh, you know, I need a little bit of time. You know what I mean, babe? Is that really you in them pictures?
Yeah.
And I need a lot of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me call you right back, okay?
Yeah. Tell me though about that BBC. Is that for sure? Is that true?
Yeah. Text me.
But you really got that, right? 'Cause I don't mess around with limp boys. You know what I mean?
Nah. Text me.
Al, you got the BBC, don't you?
We should play rock, paper, scissors, BBC.
What does that stand for, Al?
BBC beats everything.
What does it stand for, Al?
It stands for you, BBC.
Big black, yeah.
This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.